They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Welcome back to Unrestricted Podcast. I go by the name of DreRawka, your host, and I got some friends in the building. The guys from the award-winning Car Club 44 Lake Effect. What's going on, fellas?
What's up? 44 Lake Effect in the house.
So I got Gizmo.
Yes, sir.
Bender.
Yes, sir.
Wiz.
Yes, sir.
Got it right?
There you go.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Pass the
I
test. You win. Honorary.
What I win? A shot?
Yup, you won.
Yeah.
You won two of them.
2 shots. Mm-hmm.
No doubt, fellas. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. I know my brother Waldo is a part of the club, man, part of the family. And, I asked him, I was like, yo, does your boys ever want to come up and just talk? Because I know you guys do a lot of community events. You guys do a lot of car shows, in-state, out-of-state. But what I want to do is I want to get to know a little bit about the car club a little bit more. So where did this thing come from? How long has it been around?
Go ahead, Wiz.
Oh, wait a minute. What, 2 years now?
Going on 2 years.
Going on 2 years?
About a year and a half right now.
Yeah.
Pull that mic real close to you, Wiz. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
yeah. So it's been about a year and a half.
Yep.
That we started the club. I was initially part of another car club, and 2 other members were, and then we decided to step away from it. Just didn't like it's too much drama, And so we stepped away, and we were just gonna be lone wolves and just chill. And then we're like, man, we want to start another club, and we were like, all right. So we racked our brains. Well, 44 actually comes from a funny story. So we have a brother that. The 3 of us that left, we went to the bar one night, and we all walked across the street to get some food. And so the guy spoke to us in Spanish. Well, we got one of our guys was like, hey, how do you say 44 in Spanish? And our other guy that spoke Spanish told him. So he looks at it. He's like, okay, so he's listening for his food, Dude calls our other guy. He's Hispanic, calls his food in Spanish, calls my food in Spanish. And he gets up to duck, and he just goes, 44, your food's ready? 44. And he just looked at us, he's like, that was the racist thing I've ever seen. So it kind of became a joke. And so we'd go to the parts store, and I'd be like, it's $44, man. 44. Everything was 44. And so we were just going to name it 44 Car Club. And we went to a car show, ran into Gizmo and Waldo and all these guys, and they were just cruising. And we were like, man, you guys should come up and hang out with us. And they came and started hanging out and found out that they were wanting to start. They already started at the club, but there's certain ways you got to do things with car clubs here in Utah. So you've got you got the MCs, you've got car clubs, you got all the low riders, There's a certain way of going about things. It's just out of respect, really. You can start a car club anywhere you want, but to get respect and be recognized as a car club, then you just got to follow those rules. So I already did the steps, but we just haven't finalized everything. And these guys are like, well, let's just put the clubs together. And so right at that time, there was 4 of them and 4 of us. So we're like, oh, that's funny, 44. And theirs was just Lake Effect. And Gizmo was the one that was like, hey, man, let's do it, 44 Lake Effect. And it just stuck. It just sounded smooth. It sounded good. And we just started off from there. And it went good. We all meshed together great. And one of our other club guys, which is Spooky, and Gizmo, and I think Snowman and Waldo, all you guys grew up.
Bender, a lot of us grew up together. Yeah,
so it just
we all grew up in church together. We all grew up Jehovah's Witness, and here we are.
Driving cars.
Reunited years later, when cars brought us back together, so that's cool.
A love for cars.
Yeah.
Where did the love for cars come from for you guys? Let's start with Gizmo. Where did the love for cars come from?
Well, for us, for the Munoz family, me and my brother, my Blazers here, Raymond, all our families just are into cars. Just my pops had a Mustang, my Uncle Hano had a Mustang, my Uncle Ralph had a Mustang. So, of course, when I wanted a car, I wanted a Mustang, so that's what I got.
What kind of Mustang you got?
It's a 65 Ford Mustang.
Gotta be the fastest.
It's not.
It's
It's
the one
actually
with the lowest horsepower.
It's probably the slowest. Hey, it's probably the slowest, but I think it looks the best.
She's a sexy. She is sexy.
She's
Hey,
sexy.
She is the flyer car.
Oh yeah, she's on the flyer for our car show window coming up.
Dope.
Yeah.
So family love cars. You're into cars. I believe your pops has a really nice ride too, right?
Oh yeah, he has two of them now. He started out with he has a 1936 Chevy Coupe. We call it Chaparrito. It's super beautiful.
Is that the one he just painted?
No, he actually bought it. He hasn't painted it yet. He bought it in California. We went out there for a trip. Me and my brother and Eli, his son, and my dad. We bought the car, brought it back in the snowstorm coming through Reno, Nevada.
That sounds
on a
scary.
trailer. It was super scary.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that
I mean,
car's sexy.
Waldo. Oh my God, he was driving.
Oh, no.
He was driving, listening to opera music. It was everybody's sleeping. Right, I'm in the front seat. Waldo's driving. I'm in the front seat. He's listening to opera music. We had just passed. We passed Lake Tahoe, so we're coming down the mountain, passing Reno, and the opera music just hit a high note. I woke up to a blizzard. Like, what the?
Oh no!
I was like, I was like, oh my God, how long have we been driving like this? He's like, I don't know.
He's all zoned in.
Yeah,
Just like staring.
he's just like this. Opera music going on in the background. I'm like, oh my
Hey,
God.
you know they got a name for that. So you drive down the road, they call it chasing the black dog. Down the trucker world, that's what they call it, chasing
Really?
the black dog. Yeah, because you just sit there, you look at the lanes, and they're just.
Yep.
So imagine that and the snow, and it's just. You got to be focused.
Yeah. Well, that was scary, man. So.
I mean, he's weird. So
Yeah, so he kept driving. He kept driving. We're coming up. I think in Winnemucca. I'm telling him, bro, you gotta stop. Pull it over, because we just bought the car. My dad paid like almost $18,000 for it, right?
All smoke.
No insurance on it, nothing. Like if something happens, the car's done. Like that's gone, right? So he's driving. He's not slowing down. Fucking get off to the exit. Let's get off. Nah, we'll be all right. Oh my God. So he keeps going, and we're going. I see all these trucks just shut down right there on the gas station. I'm like, keep going. I'm like, there's another exit coming up. Get off the fucking freeway. He's like, no. Oh shit. Anyways, he don't listen to me. Okay, we're like 10 minutes past that second exit, and now he's regretting it. How much longer to the next one? The next city. I get on my phone like 75 miles, dude. The next city I think was Elko.
Oh no!
No, it wasn't Elko. It was
That's where the bunny ranch is.
Battle Mountain. Battle Mountain was the next exit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And it was the scariest ride. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's my dad's car. That's where we got it from.
Nice car.
The snowstorm.
Now, with a name like Bender, what's your car? What was the car that made you fall in love with this whole car culture?
Car culture.
And Gizmo, let me get you to scoot this way. I want you to be in camera frame. I want to make sure that you're in the camera for the YouTube folks.
For me, on a car, my dad always had vans, and he had an old, like, I think a '74 Ecoline van. Straight up pervert, you know what I mean? Like, it was the best thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was, but hey, I love jumping in that thing. You know what I mean? And it was straight '70s, had bubble windows and bubble tops, and ever since then I've liked vans and stuff. But still looking for that perfect van.
For kids or what?
I mean, he's got a lot of grandkids.
Yeah, a lot of grandkids. So hey, yeah. Bro.
That was the playground. I ain't gonna lie. Like when my grandpa, he had the same kind of, he had the fur on the fucking on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Like so as a kid, that was like the playground. He had the fucking loft in the top of the shit. Yeah, that was the place.
Yeah,
to
no
be.
seatbelts, the most dangerous thing you can be
Oh,
on the road
dude.
with. You know what I mean? So it's
Those were
beautiful,
the
yeah,
best, dude.
hell yeah.
We had a buddy in high school that had made it into a hippie van, man. He went in there and he made like a little L-shaped couch in the back. In high school, if class wasn't in or you
hell
skipping
yeah.
class, I guarantee you were in that van sitting there smoking weed
Smoking
or doing
it.
something. Yeah.
heck yeah.
Looked like a chimney on the top.
Only
Just
thing
puffing.
missing was a lava lamp.
And I think there was one in there, but it didn't work. Like it was broken because
was
somebody
right there.
probably tried to dump it out, or somebody
So
probably.
it was just lava then.
No, it was empty.
It was just
The lamp was there. Remember, it was
just
like
a
a little
lamp. It wasn't
cone-shaped
the lava.
lamp.
Now in this this club that you know, you had 4 over here, you had 4 over here. You guys combined and made your own group, your own family. Now, what kind of challenges did you guys face, like creating this group of guys? Have you had guys fall out? Have you guys made more guys come on?
I mean, we've had a guy step away that was one of the originals, and just due to he needed to get some stuff together.
Yeah.
He just wasn't ready yet. So, which is fine, you know.
Yeah,
But other than
yeah.
that, I mean, any club, anybody, they're gonna have their differences.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is we all work through them. Like, we don't want any
No
of that,
bad
you know.
blood like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like other places, when we did this car club, originally, we had Lake Effect kind of off the side and stuff, and we came together and we're like, hey, we don't want none of that. Something different, you know, none of the hierarchy.
We didn't want a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to be like, hey, you're free to go whenever you want to come. More family, you know what I mean? We want to have family there. Want to just go out and cruise, have fun, kick it with some friends, you know, and that's where it came from. And it was a big thing for me, because if not, I wouldn't have joined the car club. You know what I mean? Because I used to just solo ride. Yeah, it's good enough for me. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. So when we got together, it came out almost perfect. It's like a dream,
Yeah.
you know. And I think a lot of people see that, and I think we're different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we're definitely different.
yeah,
I mean,
huge.
we're one of the clubs that most of your clubs have president, VPs, sergeant at arms, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Us, when we did that, we didn't want that. We just wanted everybody. So we have like there's 10 originals, and that's right there. That was our okay, all those 10 guys, they're president. Like, everybody always comes over from other car clubs, like, who's president? Everybody at the same time is like,
I am.
Right.
you know, so
Does that make it a little chaotic though when you're putting together these events and stuff? Don't you need somebody to I need to organize all this shit?
so there.
No, we all work.
At first, it was because I've been in this my whole life.
Yeah, Wiz has experience. He's been there before. Most of us haven't, but you know, he kind of leads the way because he's been here before. So we listen to him. But there's all of us in here. We're all putting in input.
Dude, a year and a half, everybody's picked it up. Like, boom. We meshed together.
We got together.
worked together.
We got together 2 years ago in November, and January, and 5 months later we did Autorama. Is that 5 months?
Yeah, that was
about 5 months.
It's a lot of
quick.
work.
And we meshed good, and we killed it. We ended up winning our first.
That was the first one.
That was the first one. We got first
Straight
place
up.
for the best car display.
I was gonna say
That's
this is the
that's 5
That's
months
the
of
same
being
one
together.
we won this year, so we're
We're
twice
back to
undefeated.
back. We're back to back.
Damn.
Car display at Autorama. So
What month is Autorama?
March. First week of March. Always the first
always
week
on
of March.
March. Always on my
And
anniversary.
it always snows. Every time.
Yeah.
Snows. Every time.
Yeah.
But we came out like swinging for real. We came out with linked
Make
up.
sure you're talking to the there you go.
Yeah, so we came out like knocking it out. So when we started rolling out, like, hey, let's just start cruising and stuff like that. And then we do our Thursday nights like this. And yeah, we're rolling deep, 10 cars deep, just on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Hit up a little restaurant like that, little upcoming restaurant. Like,
Try to throw out those local restaurants, you know, that are just
Yeah, we-
starting out.
Yeah.
Little
We
small
tried to do
ones.
that last year. Try to just hit like local owned restaurants and then hit them up. You know.
We try to blast them all
Try to
over
blast
media,
them.
help them out. You know, it's all about the locals helping each other out.
Well, that's what I was kind of wondering is what is the purpose of a car club? Like, why?
Brotherhood.
Okay.
For me, it's brotherhood. It might mean something different to everybody, but for me, it's brotherhood. I come from the MC background, so I miss the brotherhood. That's what I like, is the brotherhood. And I grew up as an only child, so to me, it's a big deal. And when everybody's got your back and meshed as good as we do, there's the best feeling in the world, you know, to have that brotherhood. You know, any of us here, we can all call on each other and be like, hey, man, I need something. Boom, we're all there.
hey, you moving this weekend? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Bro, let's go.
Yeah, Doug.
Yeah. Somebody's always moving. We need a team. You got it right there, you know?
Oh yeah.
And it
well,
is, and we all take care of each other.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is that's why we work good, is because everybody's got an opinion. And so when we do make big decisions, we sit down, we all hash it out, and everybody has that opinion to say, well, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. And then if we don't already mutual agree, then we say, okay, let's vote on this. And you got enough people where you can vote and make it work one
And
way or
that's what-
the other,
yeah,
you know?
That's what it is. And then it makes it fair, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, Bender, I know that you mentioned you got a lot of grandkids, right?
I got two.
So,
I got two. That's a lot.
he's 30. He's 35 and has 2 grandkids.
Hey, 39 going on 40.
so obviously you're a father. Are you guys fathers? How many fathers we have in the band?
I see everybody.
I think everybody except for Raymond and
Except for baby Eli. Eli, you got a kid? Not yet.
He knows he
Yeah,
does
this
somewhere.
those two. Everybody else are daddies.
Eli, you fucking?
Check them all.
You know, those youngsters, they're shy to talk about it.
Check it real quick.
So, being a father, what does the family think? What does the family think about the club, and things like that?
Well, go ahead, Guzman.
Damn.
It's because
My-
it's tore apart. Like everybody's family's different, but
Yeah, everybody's family's different. I have one kid, one daughter. My wife and daughter, they're supportive of it because we get together every Thursday. So what they started doing now, so I'm with the guys on Thursday. On Thursday they go out and have their night, daughter mom night. So they support me a lot. So and with everything else, they're cool with it. They're cool with it.
Cars
Lucky.
of life.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like-
It revolves around cars pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah, we all have cars. I grew up around it, so to me, it's life. So my kids, they eat, breathe, sleep cars. My boy, he's 9 years old, and he could sit out in the parking lot and tell you, that's this year's Chevelle, that's this year Vet, or this, that, and he'll tell you. Hey, and the old dudes love him when we go to car shows. He drags the old dudes around, tells them all the cars, what they are. And my daughter's the same way, but now she's starting to get, she's only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Dude, and the boys, it's already started.
Really?
Dude.
I'm terrified. I got a 2-year-old daughter.
Oh, get ready, bro.
Nice.
Oh,
And she run the house too, don't she?
She does.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
So I got a 9-year-old son, 4-year-old son, and then a 2-year-old daughter, and she runs the house.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, and she's the baby.
Oh,
She's
she's
a
the
baby.
Yeah,
Baby's
she's a
always
baby.
and a girl. Guaranteed they'll run the whole household. I got a 9-year-old boy, and he's just like, Dad, she did this. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, so we ain't. No, we're not.
What you
Trust
gonna
me. I got to fight with mom. Happy wife, happy life. So we're good.
Yeah. What does that mean to you as a father to have your son be so involved in the same thing that you grew up and that runs through your veins?
Oh, dude, I love it. My daughter, she's the same way. She don't care about the cars. She just wants to go fast. Go fast, Daddy. That's all she ever tells me in the car. So it's a good feeling, to go to car shows. They come out in the shop. My shop's at home, so I work out in the shop, and they're always out there with me. When they're home, they'll be in the shop, guaranteed. I don't know if they're doing anything good or causing trouble, but they're out there.
So, Gizmo, I know that you are also involved with a sports team group of people as well,
Oh yeah,
the Niner Empire.
the Niner Empire. Yeah.
So,
Going on up.
how do you are some of these guys? Is there conflict here? Do we have other
Oh,
sports teams?
we got some guys that don't like the Niners here.
yeah, that's
I've been
true.
a Niner my whole life. I'm pretty sure Gizmo, Snowman, this guy.
Since I was little.
Oh, wait, we got those.
We do.
The Birds.
Most of our guys are Niner fans.
Where's
Actually, me and my
Rico?
brother Josh and Jaron,
We don't
Who
have
else?
Eli, Wiz. Raymond doesn't like football.
Yeah, but likes
Rico's
the
a Bears fan.
He's a Bears
Mikey, Spooky's a Jets fan. But for the most part, no, nothing. They don't.
We all
They're not-
just-
they're-
I mean, we talk shit when it's football season, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
The
but
Bears
we
beat
get
us
along
this
good.
year. The Bears beat us, but
Yeah, they
Hey.
did.
Hey, they did beat us. So Rico,
yeah, he almost got killed over there at the Niner Empire.
yeah.
Yeah, he must have
Yeah.
double prayed that night.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he's big, so I don't think
Yeah, he's
a lot of
big. He is
people.
a big boy.
A lot of people are not gonna mess with him.
Y'all fumbled the bag this year. Y'all should have went.
Hey, man.
5 quarterbacks
On our
later,
third
you
string
gotta be-
quarterback.
Yeah.
That's
I
when
agree.
that's when you know just like it wasn't. I don't know. That your third quarterback gets smashed, and you got your second quarterback just handing the ball. Actually, our fourth quarterback got smashed. Our third
Yeah.
quarterback busted up his arm. Now we just handing it off. Man, it was just.
Oh, dude,
Mayhem.
3 minutes.
That's the
into
worst game I ever witnessed
the
in my
second
life.
half.
You know, you're one
an
game
NFL
in.
history.
You're one game away from the Super Bowl, and that happens to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Second half, 3 minutes in.
Who were
I
they gonna
just
put
shut
in
it
there?
off.
Put like they were gonna
We're
put in the
over.
running back.
They're gonna put McCaffrey in there. Sorry, they
McCaffrey,
gave him the they gave him the
Running back.
wristpad. He's like, what?
It's like you played. You
Fuck
played
this
the
shit, just
quarterback
give me
in
the
high school,
ball.
You're in. You're
I
in.
was embarrassed.
Warm up, champ. Let's
So,
go.
what kind of cars does it take to be in this club? And how do you join a club?
So for us, we don't have a cutoff or limit. If you love your car, you praise your car. Hell yeah.
You take care of it.
Come on, man.
Come
I
hang
mean,
out.
we've got
Amen.
the newest car is Ryan's Sonic.
Yeah.
We call him Sonic. His car's blue.
Sonic
It's
and
a
Goldie.
blue Corvette.
Goldie
Yeah,
came
it's a
in.
blue Corvette 09 C6, and it just, dude, when he goes by, I built the motor and it just, it's gone.
He's speed. He's a speed
So
demon.
we call him Sonic.
You lied to
Civic.
me.
Oh yeah, we got you lied too.
Waldo lied to me because I have a Fiat. So I was like, "Yo, can I come in with my Fiat?"
Yeah.
He was like, "No."
You bring that Fiat in. Why not? You love it. That's all that matters.
What you got? Did you finally build it? Because I heard that your engine was chilling out in the rain forever.
Oh, it looks good. It don't-
Eli Civic's nice.
Wait, did he get it? Did he get electrical done?
Yeah. He has the best engine.
Yeah,
in the world.
so
Yeah, but it's engine with no electrical.
Doesn't matter. That's not the point.
Is that a big deal?
Yeah.
he's hiding all the wires. Fucking Wiz, settle
All right,
down.
so let me tell you something.
It works on Bluetooth.
I'm that guy. I'm that guy though. I'm that guy that just if you're gonna go car show, better drive it in there. If not, like for me, any of these guys' cars don't run, I ain't pushing it in.
Yeah.
It's gotta run. I did my
Yeah,
time
you will.
and share.
We was gonna push Duck's car in.
I know.
We was gonna
Lincoln
push the
bus.
Continental.
You know
I
what,
mean
though?
The Continental, yeah.
what is it? A
Duck-
Continental?
It's a 69 Continental. Duck's a good dude. Duck's been trying. He just can't. He just seems he can't get ahead of life. And so I've helped him out quite a bit. I put the motor in it. I've paid for a lot of parts. And but he does his, he'll come over and do something. He'll frame up. He frame my office, dude.
Yeah, he does. He puts his work in. You know what I mean? So it's,
He framed my office. So I said, all right, you frame my office. I'll throw some money at your car. I won't give it to him, but I'll throw it at his car.
Yeah.
And we're close.
and
We're close.
we've had a couple of members start out like that. Hey, they just want to come in, hang out.
Jared
Before they-
Snowman.
Yeah, before they even had cars. You know what I mean? Who has their
Why?
phone on?
Who that?
Somebody's embarrassing me right now.
Hey, Dre, would you calm down for a moment and just let me talk? Just at this point, you're just rambling. All right. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Will Wonder, and I have a podcast called The Will Wonder Pod. I know, super original name, but I promise you'll love it. We talk sports, we talk music, and generally have some really interesting interviews with people that are doing some really cool things. So make sure you check it out wherever you get your podcast. Once again, that is the Will Wonder Pod. All right, Dre, go on about your business, whatever the fuck you were talking about.
If you're a sports athlete looking for a mouthguard to protect your pearly whites, look no further than All Sports Mouthguards.
All Sports Mouthguards, located in West Jordan, Utah. Come visit us, 1385 West, 9000 South in West Jordan, Utah. We offer high quality, made in the USA, custom molded and custom designed mouthguards.
This is a geriatric group of guys.
It's messed up. It's messed up.
guys are old
We
as
don't have
fuck.
that hierarchy, but it's mayhem sometimes.
I don't even know what that means, so I'm offended.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Gizmo on this.
I'm calling you guys old.
Oh yeah, we old as fuck.
No, we're not.
Every single one of you guys were like, I don't know what to do with this.
I mean,
thing.
Gizmo.
Yo, no,
just because you use just for men's, I mean, I just let my.
I don't
natural-
use that, man.
You
So many
have
people
to.
say that. I
You
don't
have-
use. Just no, like sometimes it just when you shine, the sunlight shines on a different, turns black to black.
I think you hold like a couple out, wrap them up in tinfoil, and then you dye the rest.
I know.
So that way it
I knew.
looks natural.
I knew Gizmo was old when I seen him text like this.
Oh,
With
yeah,
his
that's
pointer
when
finger. You were using your pointer finger, bro.
He wears glasses.
Yeah,
Are you one eye in it too?
no,
Oh, okay.
Dude, we're getting
Just
old.
checking.
That's
I am old. I'm gonna be 44.
Ooh.
When?
I'm gonna be 44 next month. Me and Jaron, me and Snowman, gonna be 44 next month.
Next month
Yeah,
in May.
Yeah,
in May.
Somebody
You know
got
what
some
we
pretty
do?
eyes, man. You a handsome guy, man. You got some nice
Oh, he'll
eyes.
knock you out, dude. Don't get him talking because he won't. We won't.
You know,
leave.
we're gonna
power
throw a
here.
big birthday.
The
party.
We're just gonna do a big. We're gonna do a big party.
Yeah, it has to be right.
Big
44,
party.
right?
Yeah,
40,
we said when any of our members turn 44, we're gonna do
We
a
throw
big
a
party.
big party every time.
So,
44.
what does this party look like? We got a.
I don't know. Ours is gonna be the first, so we don't know.
I mean, it depends what we do.
next month. So May.
Man.
Hey,
Okay, so it should be nice, right? Maybe a park. Bring the cars out, or maybe not, because we'll be drinking, right?
well, yeah, I mean,
We might need to do a part 1 and a part 2.
Yeah,
I like the idea
we
about
do
getting
a
the
part
cars.
1 with the cars, and then like later that night after
Cars
the
are
cars
during
are
the
in
day,
the
at
garage,
night, party.
then we have a big party.
Yeah.
At, like
Leave the
Waldo's
cars there.
house.
Yeah.
Dre, you're invited.
Thank
Dre,
you,
you invite
thank you,
him.
thank you.
Dre's invited.
Hey, thank you.
We don't know what we're gonna do, but this is
Part
the first
two,
time.
Part 2's guy only.
gonna do another
just So
podcast.
you know, guy only. Part 2.
Now, do you guys all have your own like I guess garage like space for this stuff? Do you guys have like a home base where everybody brings their cars?
A
and-
clubhouse, we don't.
Oh yeah. We're
No,
working
we
on it.
used to, and then
We kind of
I
used
moved
to, yeah.
Stockton.
Brandon had a shop / we used it as a clubhouse. That's kind of where we started.
It was kind of.
It was down the street from here, too.
Yeah, it was just right around the corner.
How long until we get a garage?
Well, I got a garage. I just live in Stockton, so
Yeah,
55 miles
that's
away.
too
Nobody
far.
likes to go out there. They just say it's far.
Well, when you told me Stockton, I was like, well, what the? The only Stockton I know is in California.
No, so
Malone.
so this one's at the end of
Stockton to
Twila, so the south side of Twila, far side. So it's over
past
towards your-
Tooele.
It's on the other side of Lehigh.
Your
so
Vernon and Rush Valley over in that area.
Hella snow. That's what I hear.
I mean, it depends. Like you guys get hammered with 2 feet of snow, and I got like a skip,
Really?
or I got 3 feet of snow, and everybody else here got like 6 inches. So it just depends. I am 1,000 feet higher than everybody else.
Oh, okay.
But you don't hit that lake effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
gotta
that
put
lake
in the
effect.
baby.
Lake effect comes every time, baby.
That's why I put that lake effect because
It affects all around.
I feel like you guys can do something really cool where you have your clubhouse, right, where you guys do your stuff with your cars and whatnot, but then also in the back you have this where you guys sit down, you guys communicate like this, like have a podcast, like your own little show. That'd be cool.
And we do. And here's another thing we do because we don't have a base home anymore. So what we do is everybody in the club gets their own night. So like
Every
next week-
Thursday.
every Thursday. So every Thursday you'd get everybody gets their own night. So like this Thursday, this was a mutual agreement. But like next Thursday, it'll be the next guy on the list, and then we have it from top to bottom, and then that guy will decide what we do. And if you want to go, go. If you don't, you can't go. Whatever, stay home. We'll see you next week. Nothing's mandatory. So it's just, hey, we're gonna go hang out. So every week it's something different because it's just not the same old, and you don't get tired and you don't get bungled up because he might want to go golfing. This guy want to go to the gun club. This guy might want to go, bowling, or maybe just go eat. Just go to a club, just somewhere to eat. We've gone to the pubs quite a bit and just whatever. Sometimes we've gone to the pub and said, let's go over here to this other bar. Some of us get on scooters, other ones don't. Some of us crash, some of us don't. I mean, it's just
Yeah. Who crashed?
somebody lost it too.
Who crashed on the scooter?
Oh yeah, this guy crashed.
dude, mock speed.
Last year we went downtown, all got scooters, and we parked downtown, went all the way to Trolley Square, had dinner, came back, and this guy came around the corner way too fast.
I was chasing duck, and I thought the corner could take it, so I tried to cut the corner, and it kicked out, and of course, everybody's having dinner outside.
Tooth gone.
And I had a cup in my back pocket, it broke, and I smacked my face on the cement, broke my tooth.
Oh shit!
I just jumped up and was like, woo, that was good, but everything else, let's go, guys.
Wolfenhagen!
Wolfenhagen.
Oh, that's a code word for
Now, we
help.
didn't help.
We made that up.
It's our distress word.
Yeah.
It's not discreet.
Isn't that a speaker, Wolfenhagen?
Wolfenhagen. Yeah, it is.
I thought that was a
You
Nazi.
got one, don't
Bender
you?
Bender had a Wolfenhagen
Oh, yes,
speaker.
but it's a brand of speaker too.
That's
Wait,
who,
you got one, though,
yeah,
right?
it was a Nazi. He created the speaker.
There you go.
Yes, he was.
Wolfenhagen.
Well, that's our code word for help.
The more you know-
or
the more you know.
heads up.
Watch out. There's a
Gizmo, come this way, man.
You keep going away.
There you go. Yeah, you
It's that
keep on coming
Wolfenhagen.
out.
Taking him away.
Jeez.
Hi.
Told
I just got here.
Told y'all he was old.
He's new. He's new. First day.
He sells papers on the side. That hat.
What?
Get your paper here, paper
Hey,
here.
wait, are you a pinky blinder?
Neither.
Oh, no, yes, you don't.
Why I
order?
order?
Take it outside.
Oh,
Before you fight, you definitely say power and right in the kisser, huh?
Yeah.
Power Ranger. I love it.
Did you guys so growing up in high school, did you guys have cars?
I did.
What kind of car did you have in high school?
It was a 1966 Ford long bed with the big block. It was my baby. I was one of the fastest kids in school.
Was it given to you like from
No, I paid $1,000 from an old guy that lived across the street from my grandpa, and it was like mint green when I got it. So I was like, I saved all my money. It ran okay, so I was like, it's okay right now. We got to get it painted. So I took it down to good old Mako. And they were big back then, though.
Hold on,
bro.
Mako painted back then?
Yeah, dude.
They've been paying for decades.
Yeah, they were good back
Oh
then.
no, I'm thinking of Meineke. My
No,
bad.
yeah. So Mako, yeah. So
Did get your muffler there? Huh?
Mako was better than Earl Scheib back then. So Mako was like a big step if you got it painted there. So
Yeah.
I went there, had it painted Jaguar racing green, and then I left the inside light green, and I drove it all through high school like that. And I played with the motor in auto shop, and I've always had a hot rod, so it's just natural for me, you know.
Were you from Utah?
Yep,
What high
West
school?
Park.
West?
High.
Okay.
Yep, West High.
Dope.
Yeah.
I bet you people still know about that green car to this
Oh,
day.
dude, they do, because I got mad at the vice principal, and I was a janitor, so I took the keys, went on the football field, and did donuts across the football field.
No.
Yeah, because I
West
was
High.
mad at her.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
They came at 1 a.m, impounded my truck, took me to jail and everything. It was bad, dude. My mom's like, "What'd you do?" I was like, "None. I didn't do nothing. I did nothing."
Yeah.
Oh, they knew because
You
I
do
didn't
that.
think they had
Were
cameras.
you sober? You do that sober?
I think I was. I don't remember.
You were young.
That's scary.
If I wasn't
you
sober,
did that sober. That's why I'm saying that's
it
even
was probably
scarier
a
than
lot of beer and a lot of weed. Lot
you
of beer.
don't know.
I didn't drink hard liquor back then. I was like Bender.
No,
Don't do well on it.
no Mad Dog 2020 back then.
Oh yeah, but if I wasn't going anywhere,
Mad Dog.
dude, Mad Dog 2020 was the good shit back
Oh,
then.
I know my cousin. Hell no. Hell no.
But now you
Ew.
taste it. It tastes like straight alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does anybody remember taking Boone's Farm, dumping half of it out, and filling it up with Bacardi?
No, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
No, neither?
Nah,
That was a
How
cheap
old
way
are
to
you?
drink.
I'm only 33.
Oh yeah, see that's why
Yeah,
it's a cheap
yeah.
way to drink.
No, well, we did Everclear, Sprite, and Kool-Aid. We called it Num Num Juice.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
Everclear's
numb
hard.
Everclear.
We make that at my refinery over there, that Everclear. Power jet planes, bro. Power jets. You take a flight, that's what you're drinking, Everclear. Make you go blind. I've seen it
I mean,
happen.
moonshine tastes like
It's
Everclear.
about the same, yeah.
I don't know. I watched that moonshine, and I don't know how they do it, dude. They're like,
that thing
well, I can taste the
fire.
corn and the fire on the bag. I taste this. I'm like, all I taste is burn.
Yeah.
Oh, how?
I ain't gonna lie, like I would love to. I mean, I fall into YouTube wormholes where I know that, like, they have the hillbillies when they're in the hills and they make it, right? Even
Yeah.
till this day, they still make it and they pirate it.
Yes.
And they show how they distill it and everything. I'm like, damn, that's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's a process.
It is really cool. I follow it pretty big. I like the moonshine stuff. I actually have a small pint of moonshine at my house that I get as soon as it's empty. I go down to my neighbor. He's just a farmer. His family's from North Carolina, and they just fill it up every time. He's like,
Hell
"What
no.
flavor you want?" Right now, I got blueberry.
That shit'll make you
It's
go
not
blind.
bad. It's pretty good,
That shit's
but
so strong.
it's 140.
Damn.
Yeah,
Fruit.
and it's you take a little sip. It's
God
Oh
damn,
my
Waldo.
God, dude.
Shit,
Who,
man.
who invited him?
Waldo.
this is why we can't have nice things.
We just
Waldo.
put the lights up, man. You trying to
Dude.
knock them down already?
He's like catchy. These
always Waldo.
So you guys mentioned it, on your days where all the group gets together, you guys go out to local eateries and try to help the community that way.
Yes, sir.
How else does Lake Effect help our community? How else you guys are involved?
Car shows.
Yeah.
Our car shows we do for the car people. It's not really, we really don't do it for money. We go out to put on these car shows so people have a place to go and hang out, to do something fun.
A lot of the car shows have pretty much sometimes they're doing it for a reason. You know what I mean? They're helping out some people, in need. A lot of them are like
A foundation,
foundation, something like that. So and then the
cancer
car
stuff.
community always comes around.
well,
and
Toy for Tots, Blaine's car show last year. We donated some money to. He was raising money for Toys for Tots, and
Yeah, they'll do
we
that
took
every
money
year.
out of our club funds and donated
yeah.
some
Yeah,
money
we go
there.
down to
Some
chat. We
big
go
chunk
down
of
to the
change.
news and everything to give that off. So we like to support that stuff,
Yeah.
If we also do the shows, but we also support all of them. Angel Hands, Toys for Tots.
Yeah, but we
car
have
clubs?
actually we have our own car show that we're doing in September. September
Tell your parents.
10th.
And what's
Seven.
the name of that?
It's so we're gonna do a fundraiser for Camp Hobie. Camp Hobie.
Hobie.
Yeah, Camp
Yes.
Hobie's a camp in Tooele that it's only for cancer kids. Any kids going through cancer treatment can go there.
And your daughter was
Yeah,
in
my
it,
daughter
right?
was there. Yeah. A few years back, maybe like 5 years ago, she went through her own battle with leukemia, and she was there at that camp. So it was way cool. Like what they have going there is amazing.
They did give back
And
to
the way she
somebody.
came back, she was so happy. She stayed there a couple of nights. She was so happy and excited. She went there 2 years in a row, and with us having all these people here, these cars, we have a platform to do something. So I was like, I want to, I got the car. I got with the guys. I'm, hey, what do you guys think about doing this for this organization? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. They're all down for it. So, yeah, we're gonna do that car show fundraiser in September for them
And that will
Camp
be
Hobie.
out at All Star Bowling Lanes in Tooele.
Oh,
A buddy of mine owns that place, so we're gonna do it in the parking lot there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we
it'll
already got
just be-
we already got people helping out. His buddy owns that. He's like he's gonna donate the time, that
yeah.
parking lot.
Yep, donate the time parking lot, and it'll help him too because he'll be in there. And then we'll have sponsors, and to give something back to something that gave something to one of our brothers, that it means a lot to us. So
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've never heard of that camp. And I think that sometimes when we think about certain groups, it's like the forefront groups of like Primary Children's Hospital and you know like Marsha Dimes, right? These kind of bigger places, but for something like that camp that brought joy to your daughter, I think that's really dope.
That's what I thought about it too, because I mean, during our time with my daughter's treatment, like Primary Children's Hospital was amazing. I know they always accept donations. She had Make-A-Wish, She had Make-A-Wish. I know they get a ton of donations. But when I was thinking about a Camp Hobie, like you said, it's a smaller organization. Not many people know about it. So like, let's help them. Not that just because not that many people know about them. Let's take the opportunity to help them out and try to raise money, whatever we can for them.
Who put you onto it? Who put you onto Camp Hobie?
When my daughter had to go,
yeah.
I just there in the clinic that she used to go to.
They were like, hey, there's this spot.
Yeah, when she would go there for treatment, because they do it like about the same time every year. The nurses there and the doctors were like, hey, are you gonna go? Is your daughter signing up for Camp Hobie? Like, at first we didn't know about it. They gave us information. Like, yeah, of course. And of course her doctor had to sign off on it. And if she's healthy, if she was healthy enough, she could go. So yeah, luckily, blessed, she
Camp Hobie's in Twila, right?
Yeah, it's in Twila too.
That's why we're doing it in Twila.
And that's what we're doing.
Twila is like, they're really, dude. Twila gets in it old school way. Like, you got prom night, they do a parade. They do 4th of July parade. I've been contacted this year because I live in Stockton to come do some of the parades, and so us doing it out there, they're already starting to reach out to us. We get sponsors like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Oh, I want to help out here, especially in Twila because they're a really tight group out there. So we'll get a lot of them. But with all of us being spread out through the valley, we all don't know different people. It should turn out really good.
I think that's the beautiful thing about who you guys are and your guys' culture and identity is that I hear about Stockton, but then I also hear about West Valley, and then I hear about these other areas within the valley that can just spread the message of what you guys are doing. Because I never even heard of that camp. And I think that's very important to kind of spread that message so people know what else is going on in our community, right?
Yeah,
very
course.
important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that time, and hopefully we'll raise some good money for the camp and
good money for a good cause.
Yeah, me and Brandon just talked to one of the administrators there, and we had to get their approval to go ahead and do that and start promoting. So we talked to him.
And she was over ecstatic about doing it. So
yeah,
it was really.
Her name was Chris.
Is that what Chris?
Chris or Christy?
Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
Chris. I think it's Chris. Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge that you guys have having a car club?
The biggest challenge? Trying to get everybody in one spot at one time, on time.
That's all. Yeah. For real.
You might say, okay, everybody's like, okay, we'll be there at
nothing.
We're
gonna
meet
man.
at 10 a.m. We're leaving here at 10:05, and like 10:45 we're rolling out.
Yeah.
Or 11. But I mean, we make it, so it doesn't matter. Once I'm to that spot, I don't care. I just give up. Cool, we're here. We ready to roll. When we roll, we roll.
What are you guys? What are you super proud of about the club?
Roll deep. We're award winners over here.
We have, that is one thing. We have a lot of cars. There's a lot of car clubs out there, and I'm not trying to talk smack on the car clubs, but there's a lot of car clubs that have a lot of members, but a couple of cars. I mean, if you can be a car club, get your cars going. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's for.
I'm gonna say I'm proud of us, our guys.
Yeah. I mean, as I say, our relationship.
Like our relationship with each other. We're boys. Like half of these guys I didn't know. A year and a half, like 2 years ago, I didn't know them, and then now we're tight. Yeah. So we're down to help each other, everything. That's what I'm proud of. That's what I'm happy about. We meshed good. Like we just got a new member. He joined us last week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago. He kind of said.
I brought a shirt today too.
You brought a shirt today? He didn't make it?
And I made sure I got his wife one so she didn't feel out. Because
yeah.
Snowman brought that into us.
Come on, Goldie.
Yeah, he ran into Spooky at the gym. They both live down there in Stansbury.
Yep, Stansbury.
And then just talking, and he came hanging out with us, and he's a cool dude.
He's a client of mine, so. and I wouldn't have had a client if it wasn't for Spooky. Spooky was talking to him, and he's got a 61 Chevy long bed, and it's slammed down, good looking truck, newer motor, LS, and he was like, man, it just don't run right. I'm like, swing it by, I'll take a look at it. And when I looked at it, I was like, you need to do this, this, and this. He's like, it's all new. I'm like, I know, but it's not right, it's wrong. So he's like, all right, well, I'm like, just if you don't like it, I'll take it all back off. So I did it. He came. He went for a ride. It's been that way since. So he's a client of mine, and he just started hanging around. But he checked into other clubs too. He looked at other clubs and was like, "This one fits me the best." And he does. He meshes with us real good. I mean, he looks like Jaron, but about 2 feet taller. He's real pretty.
Yeah,
too.
Jared was pissed off because I'm like, hey guys, Jared's mad. He's like, why? He's like, because he wanted to be the only bald white guy in our club.
That's dream in your eyes too.
But yeah, we already gave him a name. Like the first day he came out, Goldie. He already got his Goldilocks. His first name, his nickname.
No hair.
No hair, and he has a gold
truck's
truck.
gold, yeah.
So Goldilocks.
Goldilocks, and it stuck. I mean, sometimes it takes a little while. I mean, we have Rico, and Rico
AKA
took
Billy
forever,
now.
but now he's Billy, all because of an old lady at a bar.
Yep.
You don't like it, but it is what it is. How it goes.
He fought us a while, but he finally came to men's that it is what it is.
All right, I'm Billy.
I'm Billy. He's like, I'm Billy.
Billy's a good name. It's a good name.
Yeah,
like Billy the
we
Kid.
got. I mean, all the names are pretty cool. I mean, we got Gizmo, we got Bender,
I don't want no bender. You know what I mean?
we got Speed Bump.
Yeah.
Speed Bump.
Speed
He's
Bump.
the guy in the wheelchair. That's Speed Bump.
Why they call him Speed Bump?
Well, he didn't want to be called Wheels, and so we're like, what? And somebody said Speed Bump, and it just stuck.
Okay.
You know,
Bumps
so we
is
got
our
Wheels.
enemy.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
Mikey. He's a wheelchair. He's the one that didn't want to come up here because there's no elevator.
And I'll tell you what, he's got a heart, man. The guy being in a wheelchair and still being a hot rod and get in and out, because I mean, it takes time. But that's the thing is like we pull up. First thing we all do, we go to Mikey.
Yep.
We all help with Mikey every time.
Make sure he has enough room to get out, and
Yeah.
We're always making sure the table works for him when we go out to dinner, whatever. And tell you the truth, I've never had anybody in my life with a wheelchair, so it opened up my eyes a lot. Like, so when I went from my old shop to my new shop, I made sure that the door was big enough. It was easy to get in and out. It opens your eyes to a lot of things that you really don't look at, you know?
Yeah, and he straight up got a car. He came in, no car and stuff like
yeah,
that.
he came in with no car. He came. Well, he had his Escalade, but that,
He had
He had his Escalade, and then like, what, 4 months later,
He
all of a
was
sudden
in.
he's like, I got a car.
he didn't even say it. He's like, I got a car. What'd you get? Chevelle.
The Chevelle.
What year?
6.
Hell yeah.
Came in
Badass
right-
car.
Yeah,
Badass
it's
car.
sexy.
Came in deep.
Yeah, he
real
came in
quick.
hard.
So then he's all like, we gotta set him up so he can drive it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we
Yeah.
all came
Oh, wait.
together.
Bender did the seats, pushed the seat back like
Yeah.
4 inches so it's easier for him. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's got the hand control.
Like a special
Oh, hell
brackets
yeah.
and everything.
You know,
yeah.
we got it running perfect, so he don't have struggles with it. I'm actually getting ready. That's coming out to the house Sunday. We're gonna upgrade the transmission on it so it drives a little better for him.
Yeah.
So
First thing that I think about with the brotherhood like you guys have is, man, y'all should have your own shop where you all can work at.
We
And-
need
and-
money. We need more money.
they do.
Yeah.
They come to my
That's
house.
Wiz's
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, we got Wiz's shop.
So I build
so,
cars for
yes.
a living. So this is what I do. I build hot rods for a living. I have a shop called BK Garage. It's basically 80s and unders, and I do everything. And so
What's BK stand for?
so the B's me, which my real name's Brandon. So
Okay.
that's me, and then my wife's name's Casey, and she spells it with a K. So we
Oh,
did
okay.
B and K.
BK means
I
a
learned
whole
something.
other thing in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I know.
Where you from, Res Parker?
You know, a lot of people too, like BK, like Burger King. I'm like, yeah, I like Burger King. You know, so
That's what we'll keep.
it's okay, but I did my own little marker on it and own stance of it, so it's kind of cool. But these guys, they all reach out to me. You know, I not do my own torn, but I know a lot about.
Yeah,
cars.
Wiz is the mechanic in the crew, so
Yeah, they got a problem.
if
They call
we
me.
got a problem. Go, Wiz, what should I do here? Or what should I do that? Or hey, I'm gonna fucking bring you the car. Fuck that. Like,
Some of these guys like to venture off and do it, which I encourage all my guys in the club to do it. But some of them just don't feel
Sometimes you got
comfortable.
those questions like,
Like tomorrow,
Yeah,
we got Billy coming out tomorrow. We're gonna do some work on his Grand National and get that thing tip top shape for our show in May. So
You know what I realized is that there's no class for people that don't really like an automotive class for people outside of school. You know what I mean? Like, how cool would it be if like on a Wednesday in April or whatever, you're like, hey, you can sign up. I could teach you how to change your oil, right? Or I could teach you how to change your spark plugs.
you know what? I've been fighting with the community to make it mandatory for high school. I think there should be a basic automotive in high school, and they're taking them all out of high school.
Why?
I just think the kids are losing interest in it. You know, it is dying.
yeah, that's a dying breed.
Is it because more cars are more digital now?
Because they're easy and just plug and play. I mean, there's no, like for me on these old cars, I'm the guy that plugs into that car. I'm the one that plugs in to find out what's going on. So with these newer cars, anything from 95 and newer, you just plug into an OBD2 and it tells you what's broken. You don't really got to chase it.
Yeah,
so I call them box changers.
A lot of it's just effort. You have to want to get into it. A lot of kids now.
It is growing though.
I don't want to.
It is growing because Autorama.
Yeah, tell me about Autorama. What you do the day of.
Yeah, so the career day, Friday's career day for high schools. So any high school here in Utah can join. We had people even come from Idaho. So we do a talk with the high school kids. I do a talk as a shop, telling my experience, how I grew up. And then a guy that got me into it when I was 7, because I grew up in it, but I also always was interested. So this old man was like, hey, grab that grinder. You're going to start working on welding. I was like, all right. So it started from there. And he still mentors me to this day. We call him Crazy Ted. A good dude. And, with these kids, they come to this talk. Me and him tell our story, how we met and how I've been doing things and what I've done, because he'll tell everybody, he was just this little bit and he's still building cars and he's this big, And so when I talk to the kids every year, I've been doing it for 6 years, and every year that it's getting bigger and bigger. This year was the first year we did 3 sessions. We never do 3 sessions.
Wow.
And we had people from Idaho come down, because Idaho doesn't have that. They do clear up on the north side and Boise, Meridian, that area, but nothing on Pocatello, Rigby. So they come down here. And we just try to get them inspired. And then we talk and they go out and they check out cars. And I usually always invite all those guys in on my talk. If you're here in town and you want to come to my shop and learn, my doors are open. I'm always wanting to, teach people. But I used to own a tire store. I seen people come in with the little tiny spare tire on backwards. I don't even know how they got it on backwards, but it was on, and they drove it. And I'm just like, damn. So to me, I think it should be mandatory before you get your license, really, because one, it teaches you about the car, how to check your oil, change your oil, check if you got flat, change your tires, and I personally think that's a safety thing. If everybody knows how to do that, probably have less accidents. I'll tell you that. And teach the parents how to teach their kids to drive better.
Did you guys see the guy on the way here? There's a Lexus. He on the way here, coming off the exit.
Oh no, I cut off before.
It was a
Me
red.
too.
That dude ain't never changed a tire.
He's done.
He looked like he got a fire. He kept driving. The tire fell off the wheel.
They probably told
and then he
those
said,
run
"All right,
flat.
I'm gonna pull over." Yeah, I'm gonna pull over.
Yeah.
His monitor didn't tell him he had a
Those
flat
run
tire.
flats don't work like they're supposed
Well, that dude ain't never changed a tire. I thought about helping him, but no, we got
to.
to.
95% of your tire issues are operator. I mean, I don't know, maybe I should knock. I've never had issues with blowouts or anything like that unless you didn't check your tire pressure. You set your tire pressure, you check your tires on everything. Like I talk to people all the time, I blew a tire over here. Well, why? I was like 10 pounds low and I just thought I would
It makes a
wait.
huge difference, huh?
Yeah, it makes a difference because if you run a tire low on air, it gets really hot. It builds a lot of air. So for every 5 degrees, your tire pressure goes up 6 pounds. That's a lot. So if you get that tire low and it starts to heat up because of the friction, it's going to build air. But then when it does, once that tire gets to a certain temperature, it breaks it down, breaks the sidewall down. And then they're like, oh, it was flat when I left. No, it was probably only like quarter flat, not even half flat yet. But that's the problem with them. It's just knowing. But a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, when I own an auto shop, you get a girl come in like, this little engine's been on for like 4 months, and I don't know why. That's your check engine light, sweetie.
Yeah, just maintenance.
You need to fix that.
The whole thing. People don't know. I think maintenance, just doing basic maintenance, save you thousands of dollars, And if people knew or didn't just leave it to the side and wait till something like another day. But
hey, I'll tell you, I hate changing oil. I wish everybody changed their own oil.
Shit.
I hate it.
It's a mess or what?
It's just dirty.
Yeah.
You never done it before?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean, it just, but I mean,
sucks.
when it's on your back, it's
my
really
oil.
bad. But even standing up, you thinking, oh, I got this. Oh no, you look underneath my lift, I make messes all the time because you're like, oh, this is easy. You let it go and it just sprays everywhere.
Well, I mean, my thing is that unless you have the equipment, like if you have the equipment to do it, then cool. But doing it in your apartment complex, parking lot, a piece of cardboard down.
All you need is a cardboard. Put a plastic bag in a cardboard box. You're good to go, bro.
Yeah, that will hold it. Make sure it's not hot though.
Yeah, it's not hot. Yeah, just wait till it's cold, and then
You want it a little warm though to get it all out.
Put in a old milk jug, take it down to AutoZone, dump it, or just throw it on the other side of the fence.
Bender's done this a lot.
Yeah. That's how I learned. Yeah, my dad.
I think every guy should change their own oil.
They should.
I don't like it either. I did it.
You
as a
get to
job.
know the car too.
Yeah, exactly.
I talk to mine all the time.
What's his name?
Hubba hubba.
Is it a chick?
Nah, it's a dude.
Hubba
It's a
Hubba?
1946 Ford.
His name's Hubba Hubba.
Hubba hubba.
I know it was Hubba Hubba. I didn't know he was a dude.
It's a
I
dude.
thought it was a girl.
It's a dude. You want to know why?
Why?
It looks like well, it's kind of like your hat, but it's not exactly the same.
Fuck,
Little
why are we
different.
going back to my hat, man?
So you have like
Can't stop looking at it.
Raymond, give me my hat back. Raymond got my hat.
I have a hat that's like that, but it's actually a paperboy hat. So it's like that, but they're big and
Paper
fluffy.
hat?
So that's what that car reminds me of, you know? My grandpa one wore all the time, big old fluffy hat. And I have one too. And in the winters I'll wear it. I like it. It's now I'm getting older, I'm like, yeah. Put it on, got the gray goatee going on. All right, I'm good. I call it my driver hat.
What tunes do you guys have in your ride? What are you riding to?
Wow.
Ugh.
Dude,
Everything.
I've seen some of his Snapchats. He's rolling to all kinds of music.
I'm a mix.
Old
Everything
school,
from-
some old school, and then some Kid Rock, and then some.
I think your car just puts you into a feeling sometimes. You
Oh,
just,
yeah,
when
that's
you're, when
like-
you're driving.
that's the
Sometimes,
thing,
They got
though.
cartel music, and I don't even know what they're saying, but it sounds cool. And
Yeah.
dude, the bass hit's good, so I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No, but Josh Spender's right. Like sometimes you just get in your car and like whatever your mood is, and you put something on, and that ride is just is special. It's
I call
it's
it
therapy.
dream cruising.
It
It's
is a
therapy.
That's why I
It
bet you
is.
there's a lot of car people. They do it just because it's their way out. Because sometimes they're the kind of people that don't talk about their feelings, stuff like that. You get in your car, the car takes your feelings away.
I'm
You know what I mean?
slowly breaking these guys in. When we first met, they were afraid to go outside the city. Like they
Yeah, we're
like,
virgins.
no, we ain't going. Cars can't make. I'm like, bullshit. You can go. And they're like, what? I'm like, so for me, I go to Page every year. Page is in 2 weeks. It's an 8-hour ride. We just get in. We go the back way up through Marysville and Penguin and down through Kanab, and it's just a beautiful ride. And you just take your time. We don't got to go fast. We just 45, 50 all the way through.
It's old
That's
school.
what takes us,
That's
and
some
it's
old,
just
old
fun.
school. That's some like what's that movie called with Chevy Chase? He does that movie. You know what I mean? That's what always reminds me of going. Like,
Vacation somewhere.
yeah, because I remember going with my dad in his van going down to Mexico, 22-hour ride, no air conditioner, hot as hell.
Yeah, but you were happy as hell though. Like, yeah, we're going on vacation.
Hell no, no seatbelt. And there was a bench from like the side, like from the bus stop. And I remember one time I almost died. Standing on the brakes.
You almost
and
died?
The whole, like I was holding onto the seat that was supposed to be supported, and that seat came all the way forward.
So that was your childhood car. You remember about everything, right?
That was one of them.
So I had National Lampoon for Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
My dad had a car just like that, but it was like lime
wagon?
green. Yeah,
That's what I'm looking for.
lime green with the wood down the side. We called it the green weenie, and we went everywhere. Dude, I remember going 10 years old, 1990. We were heading to Disneyland. My mom had the title to the car because she didn't even know if it was gonna make it. She was just like, "We'll take the title. We'll just get a rental car on the way back." We went all the way down there, all the way back. There was no AC, just like he said. Windows wouldn't roll down. 2 front windows are the only ones that roll down.
Oh,
And we went to Cali.
Speakers
It was the
are back
best time of
broken.
my life.
I think everybody has a
everybody had a
connection.
car,
Everybody has a connection to a car. You know what I mean? Like everybody's been in the car, right? So I remember rolling with their parents they had an Astro van. And
Time machine. It was called a time
yeah,
machine.
that was its name from the.
It had that
dealership.
on the side. Time machine.
Time
It was maroon with gold stripes.
Oh,
Nice Astro van.
smooth roller right there.
It was clean, and I personally, I just always remember just those things. Like my parents had an Oldsmobile, and that's where I fell in love with Oldsmobiles.
Do you remember the smell? What was the smell in the car?
It smells like patas and culo.
It was too hot.
Yeah, you know AC, you know what I mean? Like
It was bad.
Yeah,
They all had
it
that
smells
same
like-
smell though. That was the bad
Yeah,
part. You got them, you're like, oh. But now you get them, you're like,
But now you get in it. Yeah, it's weird. It's a comforting feel. Like
Yeah.
you're just
it's an old.
you're
smell.
comfortable. It's weird.
miss
Yeah,
this.
you can't explain it. You just there's a smell to like an old
It's
car.
like eating somebody like your grandma's old food. You know what I mean? Like there's something about that smell that just brings you home.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I think
good.
car people love. You know, just those memories. Every time we go to a car show, there's always somebody that likes a certain car, especially like Gizmos or Whizzes. There's somebody particular that's like, I grew up in that car. You know what I mean? I have a Lincoln Town car, and I went to a car show, and a lady came up to me. She's like, "Damn, I love this car." She's like, "I'm gonna tell you a story about this car. This car has." You know Elvis, right? I'm like, yeah, I know Elvis. So Elvis, he'd go on tour, right? He'd be going on tour everywhere. So Elvis would be going city
Elvis
to
was
city.
a hoe.
Yeah, he'd be going city to city, picking up his beezies and stuff. And every time he had his side hoe in that city, he'd give him a Lincoln Continental. So obviously, I was like, that lady's all like, "Oh, I love this car." She's like, sit in it. Remember, take her back. Let her sit in there. You could just see her eyes roll back. She just went back in time, back to that moment when Elvis peeled her back. You know what I mean?
So what you saying? You met a girl that she got boned by Elvis?
Hey, she said, I had a car just like this.
I just
Elvis
watched that
gave it to me.
movie.
You know what I mean? And that's the stories that you get when we go to car shows. People come up with all these stories like, for real. And that particular day, I won Best of Show that day. And I don't know why, because she was a judge that day. And I was like, she went in there and fucking, it was just like she was 16
She
again.
was reunited. Dude, have you watched that show? Elvis?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I watched half of it.
It was badass.
Dude, I've only watched quarter of it, dude. And I was like,
That's a good movie.
yeah, that fits pretty good, though.
Yeah, no, they
Cadillac
did a really
riding.
good job on it.
They
Yeah.
did.
I just went and
So-
watched the Mario Brothers.
Got to get there.
How'd you like it?
Oh man,
They did good, right?
fucking
Hey, they
amazing.
say it's kind of quirky, but it's worth watching.
Nah, it's amazing,
No,
bro.
they
Really?
did good. They did good. I mean,
Alright.
considering there's just so much in that
Okay,
movie,
here's a
they
major
did good.
question, though. I always ask everybody. Is it like movie theater, or is it like sit on your couch? and
Nah,
watch it?
theater.
Theater, easy.
The colors, the
Easy.
the sound, theater.
Wait a minute.
Go watch it on
are
the
we,
big
Are we
screen.
talking going big screen sober, or...
I mean, you could pop a Molly, whatever you want, whatever your heart desires.
Whatever
Do whatever.
floats your boat.
Yeah, go under Stone.
I want to go watch it there because, Mario Brothers, that's different. Yeah, we all grew up on Mario Brothers, I think.
I think
Dude, we
if-
did Mario Karts at the racetrack one year because Boise does a great big Halloween classic car show / races. They drag race. And 9 of us all dressed up as the Mario Kart brothers. And then we drove little golf carts, or not golf carts, but little go-karts all around.
See,
I mean, it was cool.
That's
it was
dope.
cool.
Even Mario likes cars, you know what I mean?
he
Yeah,
does.
it always
What's up?
comes back to cars.
I seen it and I was like,
Yeah,
man, I want to
yeah.
play
The Mario
Nintendo.
Kart had cars.
If he didn't have cars,
Donkey
then-
Kong's car was dope in that movie.
Hey,
Was
but
it?
everybody remembers the first Mario. Doo-doo, doo-doo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
First Nintendo.
I remember that playing that at Sears. When my mom go shopping, me and my brother go downstairs
Oh, on the arcade.
and the
huh?
arcade when they're trying to sell
Yeah.
you, we playing the demo version. There's kids in line trying to play. I'm winning, dude. I'm sorry, I'm not dying.
And it came with Donkey Kong 2 paired with it.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
it's like left, right,
Later
up,
on,
down,
yeah.
I don't think so.
select,
No,
start.
originally it was Mario and Duck Hunt.
Yep.
And after that, it was like
that was Super Nintendo.
Super.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Super
it was
Nintendo.
Super.
Yeah, but remember you used to have the cheat codes? Up, down, left, right, left, right.
I don't know. I didn't
Start
have,
left,
I didn't have a
start,
Nintendo
start.
until I was like 25.
Contra.
Oh, yeah,
dude,
Contra.
Everybody beat that game.
Yeah.
Everybody knew. You know how to get the
Some
lives,
hope.
you know?
Yo.
I introduced it to my daughter. She loves it.
Oh, dude, my kids love
She
Mario.
loves Contra.
They love Mario, bro. Their birthday. So I don't allow games in my house. I'm that Nazi guy that says no games in my house.
Really?
Yeah.
No video games at all.
No, we have them. We've got Nintendo. We got PlayStation. We got the Wii. We've got all different kinds, but I lock them up. They only come out for special occasions only. That's
Really?
it. No games. No computer. They do computer homeschool. I'm old school, so
So hold on. Did you not have video games growing up?
I had Nintendo, but I didn't care about it. It wasn't a big thing for me. So if I played it, it's because it was raining or mom wouldn't let me go outside or I was grounded. One of those three.
Damn. So you didn't have those Blockbuster nights where you go rent the game?
No, if I was going to Blockbuster, I was a movie guy, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to go get a movie. Mom and dad, I didn't need a babysitter. They just go get movies. Movies and pizza.
Yeah.
I'd be entertained for hours. Mom didn't care. Mom and dad go to the bar, party. They'd come home. I'd be passed out. Pizza be gone. Movies would be over.
Damn, our parents went to church and then left us there when we really didn't want to go. Your parents went to bars?
They left you at church?
Sometimes when we threw a fit. I'm not going to church. We threw like a fit. And they leave us. You're fucking staying here then.
I knew there was something
I
right
just
about
remember-
you.
And that's when we watch movies and play games.
Oh, see?
The rest of
That's
the
why.
time, we were playing. We're outside, man. We were outside riding
Yeah,
our
you know what,
bikes,
though?
man.
Remember?
We were outside
Everybody
riding
played
our
outside.
bikes.
You remember
Causing
you had
chaos.
games you'd play like in the summer. Mom would let us stay out till midnight, and we played Ghosts in the Graveyard. You know what that is?
Nah.
I never
You know what
played
that
that.
is?
No.
Oh, dude.
That
So
must-
back then, people didn't have a lot of people didn't have fences.
Yeah.
It was more open, right? So you have a ghost. He would hide somewhere, and then the rest of you would all line up on your own square on the street. Not the street, but the sidewalk. And then what you'd have to run around the house saying "Ghost in the Graveyard, Ghost in the Graveyard." And if the third time you came around, if you didn't see him or say "Ghost in the Graveyard," he would, if you didn't see the ghost in the graveyard, the third time you come around, he'd have to come out on his own. But you'd want to look for him, and then you'd have to run back to your square. And if he'd get you before then you were the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost.
We would play that
Like
until
Red
midnight,
Rover.
man. All the
we
time.
should play that
We'd yell
after
that.
this.
I'm down.
We go outside in the parking lot and play.
All old as shit, trying to run.
Hey, do you remember
busting legs and shit?
Well, what did everybody play? I mean, you had, what was it? Kick the can on the corner. That was a good
We
one.
played football in the street.
Oh, we did that during the day though.
What at night?
You can't see. We didn't have no lights. We
I
were
don't remember
poor.
playing that night.
Rose Park, bro.
No, we had to be home as soon as the sun went down. That's the thing. We had to be home.
Oh, ours. We got to play in the dark.
You hear the Gizmo's mom calling out, "Uaido!" Loud.
Yeah.
Ours was a whistle.
Our mom was mean growing up.
Yeah.
Your mom
Like,
was mean.
She was way
She's so
mean. Our
sweet.
friends are scared of our mom.
She's so sweet though.
I know. This is like a whole different woman. Like
Did your dad ever yell?
my dad.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've never seen him.
My dad, no, but he beat my ass. Like
He's
I'll
like
never
a
forget.
mellow.
I never forget the beating he gave me one night.
What did you do?
I was complaining. So
Mijo.
every Friday we would go to church. Okay, and I tell you, we grew up J-Dubs. We go to church Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Well, Fridays,
Church was at your house.
and it wasn't even at our fucking house. Okay. Anyways,
Wait, were there
it was a-
Jehovah's Witness?
what?
Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah.
J-Dubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Friday we used to live
would
by
slam
we
the
used to
door
live by a donut shop, and we would go every Friday. Well, this Friday we didn't go, and I was like, Pop, I don't know what kind of tantrum I threw, but when we got home, he beat me so bad that I crawled to my room. And no, he didn't beat me, he whooped me with the belt. El cinto de trabajo, the leather belt. That's what he called it, the leather belt.
Pants down or pants up?
And he just I
well,
remember
pants down,
that
pants
shit
up.
that happened in the living room, and I had to go. I remember crawling. I couldn't
Oh,
walk
pants
because my
down
legs
was
hurt.
younger.
I got
And
pants down.
I remember I had to
Me
pass
too.
their room, and I remember crawling. I look over and I saw them in the room. I look back down. I kept crawling to my room.
Waldo was laughing, wasn't he?
Waldo's laughing. Waldo, well, yeah, he fucking. I know not to do that shit. He's in his room. You all right?
The parabene.
I can't feel my legs. The leather bound. Yeah, my dad. I will never forget that day. Like he.
You guys had that
Do
parrot
you
too.
spank your
Coco be
kid?
fucking screaming.
Hey,
When you got lost at
Yeah,
the park?
Waldo. So in church. This is another church story. We went to. I think we went to San Francisco. I think
I was.
they were doing a. Yeah, you and my brother were lost.
I don't remember. Getting
We
Way to go,
anyways
Bender.
the
He must have been on
all
the
the church brothers and family went to San Francisco for like a big church. I don't know what they call it. What do
An
they call it?
asamblea.
An asamblea.
Yeah.
I don't know how you say
It's
that
like
in
a
English.
conference, like a conference.
A conference. There you go.
Conference, yeah.
So we was down there and we stopped at a park, and these guys got lost. Waldo and Josh were little kids. They were like 5, I think, 5 or 4. They got lost, and I found them. My mom, I don't remember all this, but I remember they were freaking out. It got late, and I came back holding them. I was the hero. I had Waldo and Josh, and I was like, I found them. I was a hero. Then I got hit again.
You got hit because we got lost and shit. Yeah, just somebody to blame. That's all it was, I think.
All right, fellas, let's jump into this segment I call questions.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hos.
And this is host Beefy,
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
So I asked the internet, right, the social medias. I said, yo, if you got questions for the podcast, drop them in, okay?
This live?
Nah, man.
All right, thank God.
Questions is powered by the good folks over at Observable Universe, the next generation streaming platform for marketplace for independent filmmakers and creators worldwide. Share and promote, monetize your content without giving the bigger guys your end of the money. Follow them at Observable Universe on Instagram. Go check them out at Observable U. Now, first question came in from Heather in Salt Lake City. Would you rather go out and eat or stay home and cook?
that all depends. I mean, if you're gonna go to a car show, or I'm gonna go to one of these guys' house. I don't want to go to a restaurant. I'm gonna eat their house. They're gonna cook good. You're gonna eat good.
Okay.
If I got the money that week, I'm eating at home.
I'm gonna tell you, if it's a Friday, I want to stay home.
True.
If it's a Saturday, let's go out.
Yeah.
Can we just eat tacos all the time?
No.
I just like tacos.
Yeah.
I would rather cook. I would rather cook, get more bang for my buck.
Yeah.
Right.
You're better. Oh, Josh just went to. Where'd you just get back
Oh,
from?
I just came from Ecuador last week.
Dude, fresh food.
Oh man,
Fresh seafood.
free. It's pretty much free over there.
Free money.
I
huh?
could have fed. We could have fed everybody in here. Probably like $90 with alcohol, full lobsters.
Oh my
everything.
God! How come you didn't invite us?
I'm like, I got $1,000 here, man.
It's crazy,
Let's go.
man. It's crazy. $2 a tip maximum. You don't pay no more than that. You pay more than that, they get offended.
Was that
I'm
for
in.
play? You out there just to hang out?
We went out there because my wife's from there.
Oh, okay.
So she wanted to go visit some cousins and stuff and take her mom, and we went out there. Dangerous as hell, but it was a good time. We kicked it on a beach house.
Cartel's pretty heavy over there.
Yeah,
ain't
it
it?
was tough.
Oh, cartel dangerous.
Yeah. We got a. We had, because we registered with the embassy saying we were going over there and stuff, and we got an email saying they had credible threats that there's going to be bombings. And sure enough, there was bombings that particular night.
Why you were there for real?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was scary.
Did you imagine that? Just sleeping on.
Yeah, and then like
You didn't even tell us if you die, one of us gonna have your car.
I
Before you left, you
already-
should
you know
have. You
what?
should have said.
Well, I had the grandkids. If we didn't have the grandkids, I already give it to
They
them.
can't even drive. They should give it to one of us that can enjoy it. We're gonna sit there for 18 years.
You know, if he dies, we're just gonna go over and take it.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
It's a 44.
I'll get the Oldsmobile. This guy has 2 cars.
I love cars.
See,
Yeah,
what
it's
he
two.
don't know is it's a property of 44, so we'll just take it.
Yeah, it says it on the plates.
Yeah,
Not
it
just
does,
the
it
law,
does,
right?
actually, It does. It does. Whoever wins in a battle of the best.
But yeah, I think all around, I say stay home and eat.
Okay.
Yeah. That was Go back to the question. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Heather. All right, Chris from Phoenix, Arizona. Give me a good movie recommendation.
American Graffiti.
American Graffiti.
Not just because I'm a car guy.
Man, like back then or now?
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Just a
Blood
movie
in, blood out.
recommendation.
Like
Classic.
all around.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Stand by me.
It's a
Oh,
classic.
yeah.
American Graffiti. Blood on Me.
Damn,
Is
y'all
that
are
what it is?
so fucking old.
There's no good movies nowadays, man.
They're all the movies they're
now
making
then-
now. They're making up with the old stuff. They're remaking.
Yeah, the
You're going
remakes.
off comic books. It's all old stuff.
See,
Everybody
the
likes
new
old
the new
stuff.
generation just making it off this old folks because we already came up with all of it.
You put a new
That's
kid
why.
on some Stand by Me, dude. That's some real life.
I mean,
little kid.
who remembers
Finding
Point
it-
Break?
Oh hell yeah!
Everybody remembers Point Break, and they
Point Break was
remade it.
awesome.
They ruined
They
it.
did.
Yes.
They remade Point Break.
Yes, and they
Why?
ruined it. They ruined it, man. It's not the same. It's not even the same.
Yeah, so we're
That's
old.
terrible.
We're old guys. We're getting.
Yeah, I guess we're not cool, bro. I'm sorry.
I would say Four Brothers. I like that movie a lot.
Wait a minute. Now we talk.
Oh,
what
that's a
about
badass
holidays,
movie.
though? What
That's
about
a-
holidays?
A holiday movie?
Yeah, you
National
know.
Lampoon.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Christmas Vacation.
He's Jehovah's Witness. They don't do that.
We don't know any of that stuff.
They don't even know. He don't even know his birthday.
That's true.
They don't do.
I think it's next month, 24th.
40. And he turns 44.
Okay. So we got some older recommendations.
The oldest of the kinds.
You know what
Hope you
though?
have
You
over
look at the new generation though. It's movies ain't really that big to people. It's more about the series.
Yeah.
Think about it, series where it's at. Like you're gonna watch. Like my cousin came to me. She's 22, 23. And she's like, "Oh, did you see this series? Did you see this series? You see
guess,
this
yeah.
series?" I'm
I
like,
can agree
"No."
with that.
What about this movie? Oh, I have seen that. She don't know anything about movies. She's all about series. And now, but I've been finding myself I'm caught into series all the time now.
Yeah. I mean, series have been a big thing, right? Wrong. There ain't no bathroom in there. What are you doing?
That's a closet. Down the road. Out the door. Down the right.
Yeah, go out the door and to the right. Jeez. But remember 24 Prison Break.
Prison Break. Yeah. I got
Yeah.
into Prison Break. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Prison
it was
Break
a series
was good.
though, right? That's
That was a
Yeah,
series
he's
again.
right.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Those were some big series back in the day.
I think like my biggest series I've been watching now is Peaky Blinder.
I heard about this. I haven't
Dude,
watched it yet though.
6 years, and it's based off of true events. I mean,
Is it
Peaky-
Prohibition or what's it?
It was pre-Prohibition,
Oh, okay.
and then it went into Prohibition. But I mean, it's so Peaky Blinders is really to this day they're the oldest, meanest gangster in the world, and they're from England. To
Really?
this day, they're still the meanest.
So I thought that was a solo person.
No,
But
Peaky Blinders was a group. I mean, they even took on the mafia and shut the mafia down, the Italian mafia.
No way.
Yeah, so they are in 1865 is when they started, and they're known as the meanest gang in the world. And to this day, they're still the meanest. And everything's based on
Get on
true
the
events.
Waldo.
And it's
sounds
good
good.
though. It's way good. Like I'm addicted. I'm on season 6, which is this year, or 2022. And so 23, they'll come out with a 7-year, and dude, it just gets better and better. Right now, we're in 1933. We started out in 1865, 1933, but it also brings in like when Harrison Ford was building the car, the Model A. Bentley was
Harrison
on
Ford,
there.
or you mean Henry Ford?
Henry Ford.
Come on, man. Making us look crazy.
Look at that. He's like,
Wait, it's like I excelled in history.
hey, all I know is it's Ford. I don't know his first name.
That sounded good.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be
right?
that's gonna be
Henry
the
Ford.
clip.
It was close.
Yeah, it was real close.
It was
I like
close.
it.
But Bentley was in there. Pinky Blinders actually helped produce the Bentley. They had a factory doing their own Bentleys and stuff, and Ford the Model A and stuff. So it was kind of cool to like see that history. And they wear those hats like Waldo does, the little paperboy hats.
Welcome. You're listening to the 27th
Turn that
hour.
off. What are you
Hey,
doing?
what are you doing? Waldo.
For a whole nother podcast.
Wallo's in now. Now
You know, and so it's a cool series, and it really, if you really listen to it and pay attention to the series and like what goes on in the series, that stuff is still happening today. I mean, because he basically, that's when what was his name? Hitler. Hitler came out. It was before Hitler, and it was Adolf.
The car was?
No, his last name was Adolf. That's what they called him.
Oh.
It was like, I can't remember his first name, but he started because the swastika with Hitler, but before that it was a shield with a lightning bolt going down. It was a blue shield with a lightning bolt down. And
fuck did I walk
walked
into?
out like this.
I don't
It was
fucking know.
it's crazy. It's a good
We're going over a
series though.
series.
We're talking about Pinky Blinders. They put razor blades in their little hat right there so they can cut people's eyes and their ears.
Oh.
They cut ears off.
I guess we have to watch.
You gotta watch
Oh, we're
it.
still talking about. We're still
If
talking about.
nobody's seen it, go to Netflix, watch Pinky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. All right.
Perfect.
Pinky Blinders.
We're gonna check it out. All right. Thank you, Chris, for your question. Jackie in Sandy, Utah. Do you listen to music or books in the shower?
Ooh, I do music. I don't like books.
Music.
That means I got to read.
Music and shower beers.
Music and ESPN.
Yeah, shower beers is the best with music.
Yeah.
Shower beers.
What?
You don't have a ledge? I have a ledge just for a cocktail
That's
or
it.
a
I'm
beer
getting
or
off.
whatever.
I'm getting off the podcast because you don't know what a shower beer is.
Hold on, you're drinking. You're drinking while you're in the shower?
Hell
like-
yeah, you've never done that?
That's like making love.
I've
eating a
never done
sandwich.
that, and I love to drink.
Dude, you guys are missing something out. Dude, it's the best thing. Like,
the
you come
hell?
home from work,
I'm
you
embarrassed.
make a cocktail, you get a cold beer. I actually have a dedicated shelf in my
they
shower
have,
for it.
They make a little thing that you slap on the wall. It's called a
Yeah.
suds cup, and it sticks on there, and you put your beer in there.
You can't just wait until you get out.
No, man. I like to stay in the shower, like, especially on a cold day. I'm outside in the cold a lot. So on a cold day, go in there.
Drinking
nice
a cold
warm
drink.
shower,
Cold drink on a cold
drinking
day.
a cold
Cold drink and a hot shower.
hot, steamy shower. And then in the summer, cold shower and a cold drink.
Can you guys walk and drink at the same time?
Yeah. I can.
Can't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it is hard. You need to be.
You have to have special
John-
talents to do that.
Special needs.
Bender has talents with drinking.
I do
Benders.
some
Yeah.
weird things.
So I don't listen to music or books. I actually listen to podcasts. So I'll listen to
Yeah.
like ESPN or something like
the
First Take
shower?
or something. Yeah,
It's the same thing.
yeah.
Where's the cocktail?
No
Not a
cocktail.
drink. You don't get thirsty in the shower.
I'm not chilling in my shower. Like I'm in there 5-7 minutes. Like why?
That's a
Oh,
long
me?
time.
I'm in there for a good 35, 40 minutes.
Do you have like speakers or like you put your phone on there too?
No, so I have a Google system in my bathroom that's got 4 speakers in there. You just say, "Hey Google, turn it on," and it. Boop, it
But we
turns it
can't
on.
play video games. You got a whole fucking Siri through your
That's
fucking
fucked
house.
up, Wiz.
You know what?
Back in the day.
I am like the
He has money now.
Bluetooth speaker. I have everything. I mean, my whole backyard is all Bluetooth. My car's Bluetooth. I got roll around speakers go. If we go to Wendover,
Eli's
I
engine's
guarantee you,
Bluetooth.
I got a speaker
is
with me. We
Bluetooth.
bumping in the room getting
Get
ready.
up to that new Honda. Future's amazing.
Okay, last question here. Dizzy in West Valley City, beer or liquor?
Liquor.
These guys like liquor.
Liquor.
They're hardcore. I'm a beer guy.
I used to be beer. I'm gluten now, so I can't drink beer. So it's just liquor.
We're
Huh?
old. That means he's gay in Spanish.
Yeah.
I can have gluten, so I can't think.
My tum hurts.
You know he likes Kid Rock, so you know how he feels.
You know what though? The bad thing is I like bread, so I still eat it, and I just go home with a bellyache.
All the gas. So beer, what kind of beer? Are you like a cheap natural light, or you like more of a local?
No Bud Light. No Bud Light.
No Bud Light. No more. I never liked Bud Light. I'm a Miller Lite kind of guy, just every day. But I like those IPAs. I like the Utah scene on the beers.
Okay.
I
Oh,
love the
Utah
scene.
Utah
Yeah,
goes
Utah
hard with
kills it with beer.
beers,
The only
man.
other people I see that could do beer as good as Utah is Portland. If you've never been to a beer fest in Portland,
beer
Portland's
fest.
the closest thing you'll get to the real beer fest.
Right on the waterfront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's breaking stuff over there?
Eli, man.
Who brought their son?
Damn.
That's Waldo's son.
I would say beer for me as well. I feel like beer is I don't know, man.
That's why I'm like, you never experience you go home, take a shower, even though it's 2-3 minutes, have you a shower beer.
Yeah, take a shower beer in there.
Take
You'll
a beer
change
in
your
there.
life,
Just put it
bro.
right there. Even though the suds off your hair.
I
get in
guarantee
there,
you
dude,
after
it's-
first time you
I'm gonna
it-
do that tonight.
I'm gonna
Okay,
try it.
here's what I'm gonna tell you. After you guys do it the first time, I guarantee you'll be going to Walmart, Target. You're gonna be trying to find that suction cup thing that goes to the wall.
Yeah.
That's what I got. It's got a suction cup on the inside. You twist it, sucks
You
down.
lick it,
It's like a little half circle.
stick it,
Cup
yeah.
goes right there.
Did you
the
put it up
foam-
high so you don't
Oh,
get
dude, so
water? You don't get shower debris in
Oh,
it.
dude.
You don't want
It
to
goes
get your
like
dirty
this.
boat. You don't want to get your dirty boat.
Drink goes
water
like
in there.
that, and foam goes like that in the shower.
Yeah, see, I don't do that shit because the camera be watching you.
I'm Marco Polo Doug all the time in the shower.
Yo, Gizmo's gonna fuck up and drown himself.
Fuck that shit. I'm gonna slip in there.
Slipping
You'll be
falling.
like,
I can't reach my drink.
You
What
know,
do you got? Your camera's in there. You falling there all butt naked. I
yeah,
guess they
but
call
I
life
mean, you
alert.
could call 911 for your phone. I just yell and be like, "Hey,
That's why I'm doing that. Yeah.
Mikey's gonna answer.
We're all on different levels. Yeah, well, yeah. Our homie
Mikey's gonna answer.
Are, yeah, he will.
Mike,
answer.
y'all, you fell in the shower again?"
So speed bumps are.
He works for
He
911.
works with 911. So
Oh, okay.
if we have an emergency, he'll usually pick up. You just give him a little code and he'll answer for you.
That's why he didn't want to come here because he heard all the stories.
He has all
He
those.
probably heard stories about
He don't
drunk friends trying to get him up the stairs and down the stairs.
Hey,
He already
you know
heard
what,
one.
though? We've never dropped him though.
Not yet.
No, these guys have never dropped him, but I've known him for a while. quite a
I'm still
while.
waiting for Superman.
I'm still waiting for Superman too.
Superman's a good thing.
Can we get Superman this May?
If you don't know what Superman is when he gets heavily intoxicated.
You gotta do the move though.
He's the guy that he's the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
Give him
Okay.
give
Speed
him
with
the
the speed
official
bump.
move. Give him the official move so he understands what we all see.
It's
You ever seen a fish fall
it's
out of
like-
water?
Yeah.
That's about the same.
It is, yeah, it is. It's honestly, it is actually. That's a good reference. But it's like seeing a blue moon. You never see it; it just happens. You know what I mean? You're just there in the right time, right moment. He's just been drinking heavily, and all of a sudden it just kicks in, and he just like a fish. He just jumped out of the water and onto like a deck, and he just.
He does, and you know what? And if he does it, we all told him we're just gonna laugh, and then we'll pick you up.
We haven't seen it yet. I mean, like I said,
Yeah,
we're all new to the we're a year and a half in. So
We're still trying to pick up each other's drunkenness. Like,
Yeah.
I can pick up when he's lit. I can pick up when he's lit. Snowman, he's a little hard.
Jaron,
I know when Rico, aka Billy. I know when he's drunk. He gets smiley. Blazer, I mean, he just one drink, he's done. Now Duck does a smile thing. He does like the Joker smile.
He does. He's creepy.
He does. He does do the smoker. Me, I don't know. I'm gone.
Hey Alexa, can you show me a new barber?
Don't worry, I got you.
Boogie Down Barbershop in Taylorsville is now open. Anything from gentleman's cuts, taper, fade, or if you want to treat yourself to a nice hot towel shave, Boogie Down Barbershop has you covered. Cuts for men and kids. Book your appointment today at boogiedownbarbershop.com. Man, you know what sounds really good? Just some chips and salsa.
You want the best salsa ever? Get yourself some Sauce Up Salsa at sauceupsalsa.com. Fresh fire roasted salsa, fresh ingredients, fresh produce made just for you.
I'm a player, man. I'm a pimp, and I don't have to deal with. You got your shirt on backwards, player. Players, fuck up.
P or not P? That is the question.
So back in our day, it was like, yo, that's a player move, keep a player, right? But now the kids are saying, yo, push P, right? Same
Push
type of
P?
reference.
I'm gonna use that tomorrow.
Push and P.
Push P.
That's what the kids say.
Wow, that might mean something else.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the old school guys, we might pushing P. I'm like,
Good for you, bro.
push P.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you these scenarios, and you have to tell me if it's P or not P. Meaning
Okay,
that
explain
that's
what-
cool or not cool. So
okay,
let's
P's
say
cool.
Yeah,
No P.
Not cool.
yeah,
Not cool.
So like
Okay.
it's player or not player. right?
Okay, all right, there you go.
All right, driving on E.
Not cool.
No, that's
up?
player right there.
No,
Yeah, because you want to know why? E don't mean empty. It
that's
means,
bad for your fuel
no,
pump, bro.
it means enough.
That's been bad. That's bad for your fuel
Enough.
pump.
Me as a grown up, that's not player. You on the side of the road, me picking you up, that's not player.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, Bender's right.
Yeah.
Hey, you on the way to pick up a girl? Oh, I ran out of gas. Like,
You know what though? It depends what state of life. Like older in our lives, you know, we got money, so we're just like, I'll just fill the tank up. Younger, we're like, man, I put $5 in, it ain't gonna get me that. Maybe it'll get me there, maybe it won't.
That's when it was $1.
Yeah, now it's
98 cents.
Yeah.
Not player.
All right,
Yeah. Okay.
Not P.
Not P.
Not P. Not player.
All right. Painting your spouse on your ride.
Pinning your spouse?
Painting. Usually see this on like the lowriders, right?
Oh, paint. Like get a mural of your.
I think a lot of people have gone away from that though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's more. You get what do you call it? The lady.
The
St. Mary.
St. Mary.
Oh yeah.
You get a lot of them to do that, or now it's skulls, to look like them. But
My wife would get
skulls.
mad at me if I painted her on my car.
Yeah.
What the fuck would
mine
you
would
do
too.
that?
Don't even look like me.
I sell too many cars too fast, so she'd be on a lot of cars.
Oh, that's how you think? You'd paint your wife on there, and she'd be like, "Oh, that's how you think of me." Last time you getting that?
My head.
I'd vote no. Negative.
No,
Okay.
negative.
Not P.
Not P.
Not P.
All right.
Not P.
Showing up to the party empty-handed.
Not P.
Yeah, I gotta say not P. I hate that because I expect when everybody comes to my house, I'll give you anything I got in my house, whatever you need, you know. But not P.
Not P.
Gotta say not P.
You gotta at least show up with some chips or something, right?
You got
Something.
a bag of ice is like
At least $1.
Me, it's always alcohol. I always got alcohol with me everywhere I go.
Waldo has it right there. You gotta show. You gotta show the bag of ice at least. That's $2.99.
Hold on, I just realized
that was $3.24 at the corner store.
there's one popsicle in there, and there was like 80.
There's 3.
There was no, but the thing is, there was like 80, and he ate them all.
Did you bring those? Did you bring those from your in-laws' house?
Hey, is those the ones we had in Magna?
Yeah,
And that's what the girl brought in Magna.
We helped
I had a
Waldo's
milk-
family move, and that's what we do at the car club. We help each other move. So, and 2 weeks ago, we helped his
I'm not moving
in-laws
back in
move,
August.
and they gave us tacos and
Oh,
those
dude.
alcohol ices.
We ate so many tacos.
I had milk for like 2 years in my fridge.
We ate 3
Just to see how
tacos
long
and she
it
made us
lasts.
eat more.
And then I got kicked out, and then it still stayed there.
She made everybody
It came with the
eat.
apartment.
She made too much food.
All right,
Yeah.
so make sure you bring something. Don't just show
Yes.
up empty-handed.
Not
All right, next one. Wearing light-up sneakers as an adult.
I'd do it because
No,
I would. That's what I mean. Those were out when I was like,
I saw somebody at the
Teenager
at
kid,
the at the
bro.
bowling alley at Valley Fair Mall on Sunday with those.
yeah, but
Not
dude,
P.
I don't know. I liked them as a kid. I say P because I dancing.
But they said as an adult.
Not P.
As an adult.
I still wear them because remember, I grew up in that can't touch this.
Okay.
So I mean, come on.
If somebody from the brotherhood, if somebody shows up wild, crazy looking, they got something on, you're just like, nah, that ain't it.
Hey,
Do you guys tell each other?
Yeah, you know what? You know who's gonna wear light up shoes? It's gonna be Raymond. Yeah. Blazer.
No, yeah. If somebody
What
shows up
blazer?
with the wag, we'll tell them. I mean, we're brothers. We're gonna tell you the truth. We're not gonna.
What are those?
What fuck? What were you thinking when you left the house wearing that, dude? What?
What if they? What if
Your
they
wife
say-
let you walk out? Your kids let you walk out like that? And you're still living with your mom, Raymond? Your mom let you walk out like that?
Like, you're embarrassing me right now. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's Josh thing. He
I
always
know
says,
that's
you're
conflict.
embarrassing me.
I would say P.
All right,
Not P.
not P.
Not
I
P,
think
no.
we overrule you.
I don't like it. I say P.
As a player with
Raymond's gonna wear some. You watch.
light-up sneakers. Okay, tattooing a car brand on you. So like a Ford,
Ooh.
Dodge.
This guy has one.
What is it?
I got the Ford.
He has a Ford
Ooh, he's a
tattoo.
Ford
I got
guy.
the Ford tattoo.
All right. So what do we think?
I wouldn't do it because, I go through cars left and right. So
Yeah, but you like Lincolns. What's your favorite car?
I like Lincolns. And
What's your
Oldsmobils.
favorite car?
Both of them.
My favorite's Ford. So
It'd be Ford and well, they're both. Yeah, I like both.
everybody
I like
was
both.
teasing.
I'm in
me, but I
between,
fuck
yes
with
and
Ford.
no. Like if
If I love
you
it
have a
enough,
car,
yeah.
like yeah, I'd get a Mustang tattoo on me, just of the horse.
Yeah. Drinking
See,
water.
But
like the
I would
Ford.
incorporate it with like a big tattoo, not just like.
The only
one
thing
by
I would do
itself.
different with his cars, I put a Chevy motor in there, even though it's a Ford. Mine's a Ford, but it's Chevy hearted.
Is that
Nah.
against the code?
Why don't you put some
No.
Dodge floor mats in it too?
It's not against the code because guess what? That Chevy heart, it will run forever.
They're clowning you, bro.
I know. I don't care. But guess what? I still run fast.
Who has the what car brand has the best logo?
Ooh,
Lincoln.
I would say Ford. Well, I mean Lincoln's a Ford, so
the logo? Just what? Going off the logo.
Just logo, not the car, not just the logo.
okay. So I'm a classy guy, so I like Ford because they got nice cursive, classy writing. I mean, you got Chevy, they just do a bow tie. No writing, no nothing, just a bow tie.
I'm gonna maybe a Lincoln, dude. They're
The Lincolns. Yeah, so that's the thing is you gotta class them. You got you got like Chevy's the gangster. Ford is like the classy man and like just like a nice blazer. Then you got Lincoln and Cadillac. They're over there in like the nice blazer, dress up, button up tie. Like they're like mob style. That's what I think. That's how I rate them. Okay. Dodge, I'm not a big fan of Dodge or Plymouth or. I mean, Pontiac. You know what Pontiac stands for? Pontiac. Wish I had my money back. I hate Pontiacs.
All right. So getting a tattoo of a car brand on you. Not P, but okay.
I'm P. Again, I get.
Oh, you said P.
Yeah, I got it on me.
I guess P. I'm gonna say P too because I said I put a Mustang on me. So yeah, P.
Doug's got Lincoln on him.
Support your brother. I get it.
Yep.
Using a machine wash rather than a hand wash.
That depends. Wait. That depends. Wait, you gotta classify on everyday driver or classic.
Oh, okay. Let's do both. Every day.
Every day? Hell yeah, I go quick quack all the time, like once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. I don't care. I'll go through there. It's limited. But classic?
Never.
I do a spray wash. I do a waterless wash. I don't even use water.
Yeah.
Unless it's bad. And if it's bad, I use a warm water, no soap. Just wipe it down, get the bugs off.
Yep.
Other than
we
that,
try to avoid water as much as possible.
Yeah,
cleaning the rod.
Yeah. You got to use some kind of lubricant to make sure you don't get swirls and scratches, but yeah, you don't want to use anything to take the wax, the shine. You want to use something. So I use a spray wax.
Okay. All right. Every day, go ahead, wash it through that quick quack. If it's a show car, if it's your baby, hand wash it.
Yeah.
Using your spouse's toothbrush.
Oh, hell no. That's just nasty. You might as well
I'm
put her
down,
foot in
whatever.
your mouth.
My wife's like, get what?
You gonna put her foot in your mouth?
What?
You might as well.
I'll put everything my wife's in my mouth.
As
everything.
A husband, we do.
I think that's P.
Whatever.
I just learned something new about it.
I'll do whatever. I'm dirty, bro. Her, she gets mad. She gets mad. Like
I'm sorry.
I'll grab her shit or her toothbrush on accident. She gets pissed.
You
at
know
me.
what? I got a confession. I probably use my wife's toothbrush, but I will not touch her feet. I hate feet. Feet are dirty.
What?
Feet are dirty.
That's because
I would rather lick her booty hole than touch her feet.
Well, I don't know. My wife has beautiful feet.
Yeah, mine does too.
I mean, mine does too. She's got cute little toes. I still ain't touching them. I'll paint them, but that's it.
Your wife's gonna kill you when you get home.
That's all right though. She knows. She knows. I tell her, get those feet away. She tries to touch me with her feet, and I yeah.
What's your answer, Josh?
Not P.
See, he's on it.
Okay.
Not P.
Not
Hey.
P. Don't use her
But I
toothbrush.
still use it though.
No, I'll use it.
You
No,
kiss
guys
it.
gotta
Your
go
tongue's
down.
wrapped around it. It's still the same thing.
Yeah, you guys got on feet, and I was like, not P. Not P. Hell no.
Raymond will understand this one day.
Stepping dog shit.
Where's
Not P
Raymond?
today.
All right, next one. Going on a joyride, but not inviting the homies.
So for me, it's not a disrespect thing to my homies, but when I am on my car and I'm by myself, I get a lot of it opens my head and just lets me be me.
Therapy.
But
Hey,
when I'm cruising with my homies, it's even better. Because it's, you got your homie in front of you, you got your homie in back of you, they might be on the side of you, you don't know, and you're just cruising, and it just
looking
opens
in
it
the
up.
rearview mirror.
it's like a whole different. Like both of them are badass.
it's your squad,
I've
yeah.
done both, and like
I get them both every time we go cruise because I got so far to drive. So I get my homie time, and then I get my own time on the way home, and my own time on the way there.
Yeah.
How many deer you see going home?
So tonight I'll probably see a couple hundred.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they'll be right on the side of the
a
road.
couple hundred will settle down, dude.
No, I'm
We've seen,
serious.
yeah, that one time we went to his
No,
house.
I'm not joking. I'm
I
not
went home
joking.
and I saw 500 deer.
So when you come out of Stockton right now, they're feeding at the lowest point, which you got cattle out there, so they jump in the cattle fields and they're eating the hay with the cattle, with all the cows. They'll just mesh right in with the cows and eat. Cows don't mind as long as they don't bug each other. The only ones you don't see is elk. You might see elk like 2, maybe 3 times a year, and they travel in like 50 or 60 of them in a head. But I see a lot of deer. Right now they got the babies down there. So you got baby deer, all the deer down there, and they're right up against the road. Every day I go through there's probably 2 or 3 dead every time.
All right, next one. We got a couple left here. Getting a happy ending.
Wait, what are we talking
That's
about?
P.
What other happy ending you know about?
I know about a lot of happy endings.
There's only one happy ending that matters.
No, I'm gonna tell you my story about my happy ending.
Let's hear it.
Yes.
We was at home, me and my wife. I don't think my daughter was around yet. I'm like, hey, you want to give me a massage with a happy ending? My wife's like, no, but I'll give you a massage. Anyway, she gave me a massage, at least a good 20, 30-minute massage, chilling. And she's like, and she was done. She's like, you happy? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. There's your happy ending. That's how she did me. She's like, I'm like, I wanted to laugh, but I was like, that's fucked up.
Too, didn't she? You're like, she went to bed too, and you're like,
I was like, that's cold. That's funny, but that's cold. That was my happy ending.
That's hilarious.
Waldo had a happy ending in San Francisco.
Waldo, where did Waldo go? What happened,
In
Waldo?
San Francisco, you got a happy ending?
Oh, is that when he was dancing in the window, naked?
That's another.
No.
You sent us that video though.
No, that was way before that.
That was Vegas.
That was Vegas.
Yeah, that was Vegas. He was dancing in the front of the window.
Yeah, he was.
Butt
In front of
naked.
his fiance.
Yeah,
But he
butt
didn't-
naked, and he sent it to the club on club night.
He didn't know that.
He
Miss
said
you
it.
guys.
Yeah, we saw Flapper out there.
It was a Thursday?
Flapper.
He didn't know that.
It was
he
like-
didn't know the glass had a reflection. Not a very good one.
I'll keep my Waldo stories to myself.
He's a girl, not shower.
Happy endings, P.
Yes,
P.
P.
All right, last one. Owning a bird.
Coco.
Wait.
Coco.
Coco.
We let it. It flew out. It flew out. It flew out one time. I left. 'Cause I knew there was a beating coming.
You had a bird?
No, these guys had a bird. So Waldo gives them
Our mom and dad had our mom had a bird.
a bird. The
Coco.
best bird ever. Loved that bird, right? And then me and this guy, I think it was the first time I ever drank a beer, and it was a Miller Lite. That's probably why I like Miller Lite. So they would talk shit because that particular day, they had beans, and I like beans, but I don't like.
How do you remember this, dude?
Because it was
Turn
it
that
was-
mic towards you.
It was burnt into my
How do you
mind.
not like? How do you like beans but not like beans?
Because I like my beans with ketchup.
What?
I mean,
The
so do
fuck?
I. Wait.
Hey, wow,
Hold
wow,
on,
wow,
hold
wow.
on. Do you put ketchup on your refried beans?
That's why I don't like beans no more.
Why?
Because people talk shit to me about fucking ketchup.
Well,
and beer.
just so y'all know, I like to put ketchup on my refried beans too.
All right, what happened with the bird?
Anyways, yeah. So that particular day, this was all happening. Beans, fucking, we drank a beer, and then the window was open, and then we had Coco, and Coco was right there chilling because you guys would always do the
She was a
cage open.
parrot.
Yeah,
She was a parrot.
Finest of the parrots. Cost $1 million, I think. And then, the bird was flying around then because you guys had the wings clipped for a while, and then she couldn't fly, right? And then that day, you just watched it fly away. I was like,
Oh,
Hey, wait.
Yeah, I remember. She flew to the neighbor's yard.
It was gone.
We were like, we didn't even know what to say. We're like, holy shit,
Wait, you
she
guys
can
had-
fly.
Go.
Yeah, parrots in the house.
Yeah, it was in a cage.
Oh, I grew up. Well, I mean, ours was in cage too, but they were outside. I grew up on a farm. Though,
That's
so.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's
You have
true.
parrots outside?
Oh, we had parrots outside. We
They're
had.
tropical birds, bro. Like, we live in Utah.
Oh, Grandpa bred
You
them.
had a white owls, huh?
No, we didn't have owls. That's against the law.
That's crazy.
Grandpa had all kinds of birds. He had peacocks. He had pheasants, chickens, turkeys. We had it all. You don't know. You know what a peacock does?
No.
There's
So
peacocks in
when
Glendale.
they yell, it sounds like it's somebody saying help, help.
Yeah.
Not joking. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
And it sounds like they're saying help.
yeah.
My neighbor
There's
just
peacocks
got
in
one.
Glendale.
I hate
Really?
peacocks.
Yeah.
I've never seen a peacock.
There's
in
a
Glendale.
couple. They
They're
run
so
the hood
big.
over there. They run the circle.
I've seen
It's a tight little circle. They run it. They shit on fucking.
roosters.
Hey, wait. So
They
do you guys
messed up
know
roosters.
something? Do you know what's the prettiest bird? What, a male or female?
The male.
Male?
Males are usually
Male.
The
They're
male,
always
because
pretty.
they try to, they try to attract the
Dominant.
girl.
Yeah, they're the
No, they try to
prettiest.
attract the females.
The only ones I don't think are pretty in the male is chicken. Chicken, they're just ugly. Roosters, they're ugly.
Yeah.
But everything else, I love the males. They're just so pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, because you look at their colors, like even in a duck.
That's
you have
peak.
the duck, they're just like the girls are brown, and then you got the guys that got green,
The
and
mallards.
chalk girl. You know, you got like the
The duck we
cinnamon
know ain't
head.
that. Yeah.
You got cinnamon heads, you
That
got
duck's
collar
ugly.
neck. I mean, there's
That duck's
all these
ugly.
different birds that just.
Yeah, you know a lot about birds, bro. You should get a job at Tracy Everett,
I-
Liberty Park.
I actually like birds. Me and the Indian guy.
I had
we-
no idea.
Oh yeah, we go out and like take pictures of birds and
Right.
like find rare birds and different stuff. I like birds. That's something nobody knows.
So you're down for the P.
Yeah, I'm down
Pee
for the
down.
pee.
I'm down for the pee.
I got eight. I call them my girls. I got 8 girls at home. They're my little hens. They lay our eggs. They're new right now. I grew up on a farm. I want to do it again, so I got 8 more chickens again.
Are you gonna eat them after?
No, I'm gonna eat their eggs.
I mean,
but if one of them becomes a rooster, guess what? That's dinner. I hate roosters.
Why?
I will skin it and barbecue it, and it will taste delicious.
Damn. All right, so owning a bird, pee or not pee?
Pee.
Hey,
Pee.
Hey.
not pee.
Just don't let Bender in your house.
I won't. Yeah, that thing will fly out. I'm gone.
Dude, I remember that day.
Remember?
I remember seeing her fly.
Cause you came late.
She
and it
flew
was-
to the neighbor's garage in the
watching it.
trees, and
then when you guys like the scared looked on your face, I was like, I knew it was time to go.
because we knew it was my mom was gonna
Like, hey, my mom
fuck
called
us
me,
up,
this-
dude.
Yeah,
that's because it wasn't supposed to be out of the cage, Gizmo.
That thing flew away fast.
No, she was always out of the cage.
Well, how
She would walk around and just jump back on. And
She just poop everywhere.
But
No.
her wings grew back because they were clipped for a while, and then she figured out she could fly. She was gone.
She
That's
flew.
probably-
I remember.
She waited for the right moment. She was waiting. She was plotting.
She was an angel. That's why.
I don't know. Did she ever come back?
I think.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Yeah, she did come back. Huh?
Yeah.
Bender, you
She's
safe?
still alive, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Down
Just
in Ecuador,
kidding.
they have some
Wait,
crazy birds.
she still got it?
I don't know.
No, that's dead.
We sold. My mom sold her. Gave it to our aunt. You okay?
Waldo's dying.
Waldo, are you okay?
All right, fellas, we're coming up on almost 2 hours doing this.
2 hours?
Yeah. One more time, tell us about the upcoming car show. Any others coming up in the spring and then summer? If you have any, let me know what's going on.
We got May 12th through the 13th, which is a Wendover car show at the Nugget. Friday night will be a poker run. We'll start at 6:30 in the parking lot, and then the car show will go from 10 to 3 on Saturday out in Wendover. After that, the next one that we put on will be September.
September 10th.
September 10th, yeah. And then we'll be doing other car shows, and we'll be around the valley. Everybody will see us. But, yeah, those are 2 main car shows that we do.
Yeah. Anyone out there wants to come to Wendover for a good time.
Look us up on our Facebook page.
Friday's a poker run. Friday's a poker run. So if you want to come to the poker run, come out. We set up 5 stations. We give out cards.
Yep.
And everybody cruises through the.
They're a whole through what? So we go from in town all the way out to the Salt Flats, back in, and we ended at the Nugget. And it'll go we'll start out of the Nugget, and our first stop I think will be Lee's Liquor. Lee's Liquor is a sponsor of that, so they'll be.
Waldo has something to say.
Oh yeah,
Waldo, come on the mic.
Come on.
Jeez, hurry up.
He's over in the corner.
Yeah, if you guys need if anybody in the car community, or anybody that wants us maybe to show up for an event or anything, we're more than happy to help any local businesses or anything that somebody's looking for, too as well. We'd like to help out local businesses, maybe promote you're up and starting. Hey, hit up Lake Effect on Facebook. We'll come out, help you guys out.
Waldo, you had something to say.
Yeah, we're looking for sponsors.
He's never done this before, guys. Waldo, pull the mic up to your face.
Virgin.
Jeez.
He's recorded all of them.
Now,
I've recorded, taken photos.
You never been.
And you always yell at people.
Shut up.
Not speaking close to the mic.
And you don't do it.
I don't. This is the very first time.
This is your first time? You just popped your cherry?
People don't know what his voice sounds like.
Sounds horrible.
I'm always the ghost behind the camera.
He's a cuckoo in the background, just that perv in the
Cuckoo.
back.
Yeah, like right there.
Perv in the back.
What'd you have to say, Waldo?
No, we're looking for sponsors. Minimum is like $200 deposit or
100, whatever. If you want to
Whatever
be
you can get,
sponsored,
yeah.
you want to be a sponsor.
That's why we don't let Waldo on here, because he's embarrassing us. as usual. So yeah,
we'll shout out your name and stuff like that.
if you guys are promotion, maybe
you
give.
got small business we want to shout out.
We'll let you guys pick out an
Yeah.
award. You guys
And
pick
we're
out some
also-
cars.
And we're also taking booths,
Vendors, yeah.
vendors.
Yeah, right now we got one vendor. We got 2 vendors? What's the vendor? Oh, yes.
How about you get off the mic?
Get off.
All right, Waldo.
So we got Salt Flat Coffee.
That's Waldo. Bye, Waldo.
Bye, Waldo. Thank
You
you,
did
for
good.
Thank you for nothing, Waldo.
Better suit.
No, Waldo brought up an important subject. We are looking for vendors or sponsors,
Yeah, we got vendors.
Pull that back up to you. There you go.
Waldo, you're short.
Sitting down.
So we got our vendors. We got 2 vendors. No, 3 vendors. 4 vendors. Sorry, 4 vendors.
Oh, fuck, keep going.
So we got Fob Shop. They're a custom car build shop just like me. Pretty cool guys. We've worked together with them on a couple builds. We've got Salt Flat Coffee. They'll be handing out coffee. They'll be our morning coffee group out there. They're a new coffee group out of Twilla. Great group of guys. And then we got, what is his name? You're looking, aren't you?
I'm trying to find it.
It's something design.
Do we have the Salt Lake Barber Company?
And then we have Salt Lake Barber Company on 8 South. And they just opened up a new shop called...
It's the same. Salt Lake...
no, it's not.
No, it's Rose Park.
It's called Gentlemen's of Rose Park.
What?
Yeah, that's their haircut. And
I'm gonna
then
talk to them tomorrow.
they have a coffee shop next door that they own also. So those guys are sponsoring us too, but they're not going to be a vendor out there. I'm trying to get them to come out and do haircuts. They've done it in the past, so I'm trying to get them to do it again. We'll also have RML Imaging out there, and he's actually the one that will be doing all of our stuff for us. We'll have shirts out there for sale. We'll have 44 shirts for the car show. Our vendors will have food. We have raffles. We're giving away a Traeger this year's one of the big main raffles. My shop, we're donating a transmission out there, so we'll have 2 big raffles to give away, and then we'll have a ton of little stuff. Yep. Anywhere from cars to sports to your household, TVs, whatever we can get our hands on. So we're always looking for more sponsors to help with the cause, and this cause will go towards building more car shows every year.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, and then whatever we get from that, we're gonna obviously
we'll push it on to the next.
We'll push it on to the next one, even the Camp Hobie fundraiser car show.
And there's a lot of fun stuff to do after there. We got a live band. We've got a DJ out there. DJ Mike will be out there. He's bringing in a band to play on Saturday night.
Yeah, so Saturday night will be like if you stay the night. Saturday night will be the party night.
Yeah, that'll be party night, and that's usually a good time. It'll be at the Nugget over to the dance floor. The girls can dance. You can drink. If you don't want to dance or drink, go gamble.
Yeah,
do whatever. You know?
Sunday's Mother's Day, so like if you want you want to bring the wifey out for a weekend, come down and hang out and get up and go.
Yeah, go do breakfast. I mean, as a club, we get up and go do breakfast somewhere, and then we head home, and it's a good time.
Yeah,
that's great. What I know you mentioned Facebook. What's the socials? Where can we follow?
We got. I don't know the exact name on Facebook.
Facebook is just 44 Lake Effect.
I'm pretty sure it is 44.
Yeah, 44
Lake Effect. You go on Instagram or Facebook is 44.
Numerical 44, by the way.
Yeah.
4
Lake Effect. Yes. And I think it's I'll look it up real quick and just
if you just search that, you'll find
one of us, and we all have just ask a question or something like that.
We'll put it in search, and I'm just gonna go 44. So it comes up as 44 Lake Effect Car Club.
Perfect.
So easy to find. You can see it's a picture of all of us for Autorama in front of our booth, of our winning booth. So
awesome, fellas. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming through, and I hope you guys had a good time.
We did.
Great time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Dre, appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. And Waldo, thank you for putting this together, man.
Yeah.
You're never getting on the mic ever again.
Embarrassing.
Hey, does Eddie ever watch this? Every once in a while, Eddie. Let's give.
Is
Eddie
that the same dude?
Same dude who owns the building.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the other Eddie.
I just want, if Ed watches the show, I want to give a big shout out. He's a cool dude.
Shout out to Eddie, Arizona Eddie.
Yeah.
I hope y'all have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks.